And we're live.
Welcome back to our GURPS Hammer campaign. I am Rigel, your GM for this session. This campaign will be utilizing the GURPS rule set, but is set in the Empire of Man, found in the Warhammer Fantasy role-playing setting. In addition to our live streams on Twitch, this and all future sessions will be available on YouTube and as an audio-only podcast. Links will be found in the description. Before we begin, FX, do you have any character business for Christoph?
I do actually, and it's just the same old from last time. I just did a little more tweaking. Tried to make him a little bit more in line with the scout templates from Dungeon Fantasy. So just kind of bumped around my skills a little bit. Just tracking, the stealth, the camouflage, stuff like that. The bow.
Okay, that's fine. This is this is the third session, so making tweaks like that is perfectly fine.
Yep. And then he still has a couple of spells, the initial ones that you had on on his the initial.
Cool.
I'm not gonna focus on my spell casting is my intent. So I've lowered the skill level a little bit. So I'm not such a great caster.
All right. Cool.
On top of being a hedge wizard.
No worries.
That's all I got. Yeah.
Cool.
And I have a question for you. So can I look at my character point total somehow? Just because since I moved points around, I want to make sure I didn't screw something up, with
that
over or under.
Should be on the notes tab.
The notes. Oh, okay. So that'll show me the current tally.
I think it should.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take a look.
That does look a little off, actually. Well, I don't know.
There are some bugs here and there regarding the way it totals it up. So if the total doesn't come out right, ask questions.
Okay. I'll cross check it against my GCA character sheet, which has all my tracking stuff. So, and I'll let you know.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right. Nosh, do you have any character business for Infus?
No, I do not.
Cool. Gigerman, do you have any character business for Jorg?
As discussed / mentioned offline, I went ahead and retro added guns, musket, and pistol.
Okay, because that's fine. This is the place for that.
Somebody needed it.
Right. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Cool. All right, Mel, do you have any character business for Copperton?
Yep, I need to make an IQ roll to see if she can learn stealth.
Good idea. It's always a good idea to have stealth.
Yep, success by 3.
All right, so you can put a point into stealth if you wish.
All right, I will.
Okay, is there anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
All right, and Ronki, do you have any character business for Soren?
Negative on the character business for Soren.
Cool. All right, and with that, we will fade in to a scene of the bitterest cold. It is Monday on Königstag, or King's Day, the 14th of Nachexen, 2512, using the Imperial Calendar Reckoning. And a lot of you are now, finally rousing, getting up after an aggressively uncomfortable night in the Grey Mountains. It has been 2 days since the massacre that saw the rest of the bounty hunting party slain by orcs. I believe the previous session, right before you managed to successfully climb down the fairly steep, I don't know, was it ravine? That's not, whatever. Made the rather steep climb. You had noticed in a little bit of a distance, it looked like some smoke rising from, initially it was just like a little raised area on one of the mountains, but a lot of you realized, that looks like it was probably once a tower and is now, mostly drowned in snow. Beyond that, I do not know what your next step or course of action is going to be.
We would like to go to civilization.
Okay. That is probably not a problem. The route you are, or the path you are heading to now, does sort of look like it is part of the path that you were on before, right before the massacre. It just probably like this is a different part of it, like you've gone underground and skipped a curve or something. Oh yeah, I should have done that too.
Took the underground tunnel tollway.
Something like that. Oh, okay, good. I didn't notice it did that. Never mind.
What's the IC?
Imperial calendar. So, according to the imperial calendar, 2,512 years ago, Sigmar Heldenhammer created the empire.
Not bad as empires go.
I need a cool name like Heldenhammer.
Yeah, well. Okay, so you will proceed in the direction toward the pass, it sounds like. Are you planning on investigating the smoke on the tower that you had observed?
Is that on the way?
Mostly.
And that was a watchtower?
It looks like it was probably a watchtower at one point in the past. It does not look like it has, the weather has treated it well.
I think we should go check it out.
Yeah, well, if it's on the way, yeah, I might as well.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get out of this disgusting underground dwellings of these dwarves into danger in some other place.
We would like some above ground danger.
Yeah,
Actually, it's
something.
probably pretty. It probably is fairly close to the Amansul from Lord of the Rings, albeit covered with a great deal more snow in the area.
Which one was on in Seoul?
Weathertop.
That's the one near Bree. Yeah, Weathertop.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't instill me with a great deal of confidence.
I
It'll be
said
fine.
similar to. I'm certain there aren't any ring wraiths up there right now.
Only one way to find out. Let's go. Soren starts heading off in that direction. And he will
They're
roll.
skull wraiths.
He will roll. No, he won't roll navigation.
No cooking bacon.
That's when you look at Kristoff and say something about navigation.
Actually,
Although he has no. Currently, you guys are mostly down for tools in that case.
Yes.
I
So
think
he's got
that's
the navigation,
minus-
but I don't have a
5, I think we determined that.
-5 for no tools, right? No compass, no map, nothing.
Right, sounds right.
what's the default for
So-
navigation? IQ -5?
So success by 3, so failure by 2 for Christoph, anyways.
Yeah, I agree. This looks like the right direction. Let's go.
I think we're going the right way. Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
The FX, roll 1D for me, please.
And okay, I did also pick up area knowledge for you said I was from Uber Srik.
Uber's right. Yep.
I don't know if that helps me in any way. Because that'd be city knowledge, and then I guess region would be a minus.
That's true.
But I rolled a 5 on the D6.
Yep. And I correspondingly adjusted the time as you guys start doing some marching or in the direction, and eventually it will take you a little bit of extra time to realize, wait a minute, I don't think this is quite right. But you didn't like critically fail it or anything, so you didn't completely screw anything up. So by around noonish or so, you are within visual of the route up towards the watchtower. While you are doing that, give me either a vision roll or a perception-based tracking roll.
Okay,
And that was for anybody who
I can do
wished
that.
to do so.
I can do that. How do I make it a perception-based roll? Drop it onto perception or something like that?
Yeah.
Yes. I wonder, is it going to be any different for you? Oh, it looks like perception. Well, I said perception-based tracking. It looks like tracking is perception-based.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Oh, that makes it easier.
That makes it super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Rolled an 11, success by 3. Tracking.
Okay, so success by 3, it's actually going to be a bit more than that, because as you are looking over it, you will be able to determine that there was a group of people, men, orcs, something like that, people wearing shoes, who have relatively recently moved up the pathway.
Okay, so guys, there's some tracks. They look to
By
be humanoid.
relatively recently, how relatively is that? Hours,
Well,
days?
the fact that you can even see the tracks definitely means it was probably after that really bad snowstorm 2 nights ago. Based off of his roll, he would probably say maybe last night.
Looks to be fairly recent, within the last 12 hours, probably last night.
And the
So
tracks
that,
are going up
yep, that is correct. Yeah.
and not coming down.
No. They're obviously not also not coming from where you were going. They did come from a slightly different direction. Conveniently enough, it looks like the direction that they were coming from was probably your ultimate exit route. So that prompts the next question. How do you proceed?
Well, I think we should follow them.
I agree.
Cautiously forward.
Cautiously, but not too cautiously.
Is there a excuse me, a way that I can track ahead, or me or anybody else that has tracking or good perception, observation?
Yeah, anybody can
To
sneak
kind of
forward
scout
if you
ahead.
want to.
Like
I was
while
going
the
to say
party's
maybe
going.
Enfys can run out ahead, and if we hear him scream in pain, we'll know not to go there.
Just for that, I won't scream in pain. I might just be quiet in my pain.
Just die silently. Just out of defiance.
Well, Drory, who is the dwarf merchant who you guys managed to rescue from certain death, is definitely like, well, what if it's the orcs? Or maybe it's that bloody bandit.
I hope it's the orc so we can kill him.
I
As
think
far
the
as we
feet
know,
would be bigger.
well, yeah.
From my roll on the tracking, I couldn't determine what type of creature, humanoid.
Definitely humanoid. She's totally gonna face plant in the snow. It's
Well,
because you're carrying all that extra heavy weight.
She's
Yeah.
going to roll down the hill.
Yeah, I'll leave it up to you, but it's I'm supposed to basically make 1d6 roll, and at some point during the day you get to pick what happens.
Good times. So it sounds like you guys are potentially sending some scouts ahead.
Yeah, scout it.
Okay, so who are the scouts that are proceeding?
Well, Kristoff will definitely go. Who
Yeah,
else
Kristoff and
looks stealthy?
Soren is probably the sneakiest.
That's a nice roll. Oh,
By the
overconfident.
way, I did kind of forget. I need both Kristoff and Soren to give me a secret roll in the box. Kristoff was right ahead of me.
Yeah, I was actually just looking at that. I was trying to find out where it was on my tabs.
Infection.
Traits, skills. Okay, so let's do my stealth roll for stuff. Oh man, success by 3 stealth roll.
Sneak. How about you, Soren?
Just
Ooh, you're trying to fail, bro. Good job.
what's the terrain like?
Well, you are ascending it's a sort of a rough hill that it's on top of. So it's relatively rocky, but based off of what you'd seen or what had happened previous, you've got snow all over the place. It's rocky and snow, so it's a little wet.
Okay.
Let's see here. How are we feeling about that? Okay, so how far ahead are the scouts going to be from the main party? They're Jorg, since it sounds like you're the one making suggestions and orders and all that jazz.
I would say we would hang back at least a bow shot.
I think you sent your bow guy ahead.
How about if we put it in terms of rounds? Like if we had to scramble back 10 rounds, 5 rounds ahead,
Yeah, that's fine for me. Just
Maybe
pick one.
farther than that.
further, a minute.
Let's go with a minute.
Okay. So I need from everyone that is you. Actually, it's going to be everyone, but Christoph and Soren are going to get what is the crap? Okay, so it's a hearing check, but I'm trying to remember where that tells me how much it starts dropping off. Where's that at, Daniel?
Oh,
Power ups
you're talking
enhance
about the
senses, I think.
No, I guess it'd be the decibels. It's just like, I
Yeah.
thought there was like a penalty the farther away you are.
There is. It's
There it is.
there's one in high tech under the firearms accessories. It's 100
God,
something.
I don't want to look that up.
And
there
there's
was a-
also it's also in
Enhance senses.
enhanced senses.
It's not in
There was a
basic.
There was one
It is
in
in
active
basic.
exploits, probably the same
Yeah,
as
there-
the high tech. I'm not sure.
Is there?
There is. Hang on, I'm getting it for you.
There is something in basic, but it's not as detailed.
Yeah, I'm wondering, should there probably is one in the Dungeon Fantasy line as well, but I don't know.
There you go, in chat.
Is that the one? Where's that one from?
Basic 358.
Oh, it's the same thing, just without the table. Yeah, I don't remember that being in there.
358. All right. So, okay. So, for each step by which you are closer than this, apply +1. For each step by you're more distant, apply -1. Okay.
It's weird how 20 years after the release of 4th edition, I still find things that I didn't realize were in there.
Okay.
I think
so
age has a lot to do with it.
simply,
You
simply
need to
based off
defragment your brain.
simply based off of that, I think the non-scouts can make a hearing check, but unless you roll a 3 or a 4, you're not going to hear anything because you're a little bit too far away. The scouts will. Now I got to figure out distances. Okay, so this is going to be. Why didn't I just write it down?
Maybe just something for later. I don't want to like bog the game down, but I know Action has a listening type of simplified version of it, where it's basically like a -2 at 4 yards, -1 per doubling of distance. So that's like their simplified version for the Action.
Yeah,
Cinematic.
I happen to just be looking at that, and I think it's actually the same thing.
Just phrased differently. Yeah, so looks like Soren did not succeed. So go ahead and give me a roll there, Christoph. And
Perception.
yeah, it's gonna
In the-
be
in the
carry
box?
based. Doesn't matter. Oh, look at that. All right, so you critically succeeded on that. So
Sweet.
based off of that, no, move him here, move him there. So the two of you are, a bit of a distance ahead of everybody else. You are, Brett, both of you are pretty competent at this whole sneaking thing, ignoring the mediocre roll that Ronki had. But as you are progressing up there, keeping low, hugging stuff, you come to what frankly looks like they were once pillars on the thing that, and you can see a couple more up there. But Christoph is going to absolutely hear the sound of, laughter coming from above. In addition to that, he is going to hear some pained screams.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Fortunately
so
for Soren, didn't seem to hear nothing.
the can I make out any words, any language, and if I understand it, I speak Riksspiel.
In this case, no, it's not. You're not quite close enough to actually make out what's being said. In fact, it's probably sheer luck that you heard anything at all.
So it's kind of way off in the distance, is what you're saying.
It's further up the hill and probably in the actual watchtower area.
And how far is that, like approximately?
From where you are at,
So
it's about. Oh wow, it's not quite as far as I thought. It's only about 25 more yards from where you are at right now.
okay, so I'll stop, kind of put up my hand in the fist. I don't know if Soren will understand, but he'll definitely see me stop, and I'm like, something. I'll whisper, I heard a scream and somebody was laughing, but I can't make out any words.
Scream and laughing. That means there's got to be at least two up there.
A great deal many interesting situations begin with screaming.
Yes.
I can't hear anything, but do you know if it was male or female? Or a creature?
Could I tell, GM?
The scream was definitely female. The laughing sounded more masculine.
Okay, so I relay that to Soren.
Soren has sex appeal, so I think we should check it out.
I agree.
Could be a
I think
damsel. It could be a damsel in distress.
Cool. So we'll try to get a little bit closer.
Wait a sec. Did you actually identify who the scream was? Was the scream the male or the female?
Scream was the female,
Okay.
and the male was like a beeper. I couldn't tell, human work, whatever, Yeah, so we should probably get closer. See if we can't get in visual.
I'm playing with something. Give me a second.
That's a nice roll. Overconfidence.
Once again, useless.
Look, I'll continue up. You rush back and tell the others.
Ha!
Oh,
Let me see what the
wait.
overconfidence is for.
Wait, maybe I should go investigate and you go back.
Soren's going to put his hands out for rock, paper, scissors. How could you rock, paper, scissors? Fate dice.
Okay.
Roll a fate dice.
Actually, I would say that Kristoff is starting to
Need a
get
table.
pissed off. He's like, "The fuck you doing, Flame? Rock, paper, scissors." He's like, his bad temper's starting to kick in.
Actually, how do you work out what wins? Minus would be rock. Plain would
Need
be
a table.
paper. Plus
Rock,
would be
paper,
scissors.
table.
Look, someone needs to go back and tell the others. No, it's a fate dice. It's the dice that has a plus on it. Fine, I'll go back. Wait a sec. Rock, paper, scissors. Yes,
It's like,
you win.
I don't need anybody breathing down my neck, anyways.
Just don't do anything stupid, okay?
I think he's going to do something stupid.
All right.
Okay, so Soren is descending. So both of
Oh,
you
we can
give
both
me
go.
another stealth roll in the skull. It can't be in the box; it's in the skull now.
I like how the eyes light up.
Yep, the eyes have to light up. Otherwise, it's just wrong.
You should put this skull box on the FG Forge.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's a skin that people would love to have.
That's interesting. Cool. Good news for me.
Yeah, I probably need to do the modifier box in there while I'm at it.
Oh, yeah. You need a bigger modifier box than that. Although I do like the fact that it's a tombstone on this one. It just needs to be bigger. Okay, so the two of you sat there and were disputing this a little bit while the others were continuing forward. So, say maybe 20 seconds tops distance. And Kristoff starts sneaking forward a little bit more. And let's see. Man, that's going to... I'm wondering how I'm going to arrange this on the map. Because there's a map. See? There's a map.
It's totally superfluous.
I'm certain it is.
That's cool, man.
found it online. I know I've seen it somewhere else, but I don't know where. And let's see, okay, so I'm jumping here. Let's see, Soren's moving down a little bit. So Kristoff has started stealthing forward, and spoiler, you didn't roll great on the stealth check, but what was far more important was I did roll great with my roll of 4.
Wow. That's great. Critical
Because I
success.
wasn't expecting that at all. Actually, I need to double check that. That's 10. Where's 10? What is his thing? So if an effective skill is not a 10, but it's a 9, and you roll a 4, is that still a crit?
Yeah, 3 and 4 are always a crit.
I thought that was not always the case, because if your effective skill is sufficiently low,
No, it goes the other way.
That's right. Yeah.
then I screwed something up in the game last night.
Yeah, I think 3 and 4 is always a crit, regardless of the mods. Although I've heard
No.
in previous games, if your skill is less than 10, so if your skill is 10 less than your result.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Like a margin critical will be like make it by 10. You're saying there's like a margin critical fail, something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but I'm certain I messed something up. So you are stealthing forward, and unfortunately for Kristoff, he has been observed by a brigand or bandit or something like that.
You should have let Cern go first.
Well, if I had rolled it, it wouldn't have mattered because, well,
None of us know this.
It's just that he's a failure.
right, we see.
It's got nothing to do with the fact that they were good. It's everything
No, they
to do
were
with
lucky.
him being bad.
He was lucky. Did I remember to add these to the modifiers?
Even
Bugger,
though
I
it was a
did
critical
not.
success, with modifiers and stuff, is the margin still better? Because it's a quick contest, not
Right.
a regular.
Crit doesn't mean
Okay.
anything in a quick contest.
So let me check. Well, Kristoff made his stealth check by 0. The bandit is got 13 yards, which is -5. Then it would have been -6. Wow, it would have been tied. Both of them would have been success by 0.
Defender wins,
So in this case, that is Kristoff? ?
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends.
Oh, okay. That would be the case. Now, Kristoff, give me a vision based at -5. Oh wait, I have to make my stealth check.
Can I do observation since I'm kind of
Sure.
actively scanning around?
Wow. Okay.
What's my observation?
I don't know.
Oh, that's what I was missing from my character sheet. I was missing like 4 points. I have like 4 points unspent, and I'm like, I don't know where they're at. Okay.
Oh, you put them on the GCA, but they're not on the carry on. Okay, yeah. Man, I do wish there was a way to just push a button and sync those things up.
So observation, because I trained it. All right, so I'm just gonna roll it. And success by 4. So if I do a -5, I failed by 1.
Okay, but this is a contest, so my fail by 2 means you succeeded by 1. Correct? I think so. But
I
just fair.
think I didn't succeed. I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
No, this is a contest, I believe.
But don't you still have to succeed?
Now I'm confusing myself. Why are you people making me confuse myself?
I think we should go with the dramatic element and say that I've been failing all along, so
Cool.
we should just go with that.
So you'll have to pretend that you don't know that there's a bandit guy where I put the bandit guy
Yeah.
till you potentially get closer. So let's see. So go ahead and give me another stealth check to determine how far up you are going. If both fail, the winner is the one with the smallest margin of failure. Okay. Well, in that case, you have the smaller margin of failure. So you are going. Christoph is going to have noticed a guy up there who's like every now and then he's like popping his head over the little stone sort of barrier that it looks like he's like mostly reclining against, but he's definitely acting more like a watchman or a guard of some sort.
Is he human
Does not-
or orc?
Yeah, he looks human. He does not seem to have noticed you as of yet, and he's not always visible, because he's like sticks his head up, he glances down, then he disappears back behind the little stone wall.
Man, I can't even hardly see my guy. He's so camouflaged. All right. So, if I look back, can I see the rest of my group, or are they kind of hidden from me?
They're still a bit down the path, and
Okay.
it's not a straight down. It's like you have lumps and peaks and stuff like that. So at the moment, you do not have line of sight for them.
Okay. So he said, let me hunker down and spend a couple rounds observing the bandit thug that I saw and just checking any other potential hiding spots.
Okay, so you're looking for more.
I'm going to look for more and continue and, hunker down where I'm, hidden.
All right, so give me a perception check in the box, vision based.
Okay.
Let's see. So from where you are at, let's see, you are going to see a little bit more movement up in this direction, but it's just not enough for you to immediately make out what's going on. You're fairly certain there is at least one person in that area up there. Not
Okay.
necessarily that hex, but
I saw some movement up there.
Yep, something that was not the clouds, not clouds, but not caused by the wind.
Now, assuming that I'm maybe a little bit familiar with some of the people and groups in this area, I'm not sure if that's a fair assumption or not, but can I tell, or do I have any idea, are these just common thugs, bandits, or is there any kind of markings that might identify them?
Okay.
Do I have any clues along those lines?
Let's see. Actually, I'm checking your. Okay, you didn't put any points into that, but that's fine.
Heraldry?
No, soldier actually.
Oh no.
Okay, so go ahead and give me the area knowledge check. That'll probably work in this case.
Open or in the skull?
Open's fine.
Success by one.
Okay.
For
So
city.
the thing that you did notice the next time that this bandit guy or this person sticks his head over and sort of does a half-assed glance is he actually has a fairly prominent scar on his face. It's on the on the left cheek. It looks almost like a C, which is something that the several of the several of the state armies will do for like people that they have considered cowards, as if somebody has broken in the face of the enemy and fled. They'll like brand them with a big old burn, a big C there.
I think that Kristoff's can not relate directly to the sea, but to the branding.
Yeah, his hand might itch a little bit.
Okay. Fucking cowards.
Granted, not all of them will do that. Some of them will just straight up execute the guys, and then some of them will put them on suicide mission units where it's like, "Yep, congratulations, buddy, you are now in the front, and we're not giving you any armor. And here's a short sword. Now, if you don't go forward, we're gonna shoot you in the back."
Actually, Kristoff has no opinion on that matter, so I take back my comment there. He's like, people, do whatever, people do whatever you want to do, but
Yep. All right,
other
so
than
you're
like killing
hunkering
other
down
people.
there for a little bit. Soren will be able to link back up with the rest of the group and relate, something's going on up there. Also, he lost at rock, paper, scissors.
He won't mention that. Up the top of the hill, we heard the scream of a woman and the cackle of a man. Kristoff, he's staying up there to keep an eye out. We best move quickly.
I don't actually have any traits that cause me to feel the need to get involved.
Wow.
On the other hand, Kristoff has not returned, and that means he's probably not going to move until we meet back up. So, yeah.
Oh, side note, from the end of the last session, have we had time to do some first aid, some proper first aid?
We had overnight.
Yeah, you had overnight. Have fairly limited supplies.
Because we did the first aid bandaging, but we didn't do the proper treatment first aid rolls.
Right.
On those that were injured.
Well, the problem there, I think, is you guys went directly into the climb, and that took many, many, many hours. And isn't there you have to do this between or before like an hour or 30 minutes or something?
Yeah, that's something that's specifically said in 3rd edition, but not 4th edition. So I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a rule.
Huh.
It was the golden hour.
I am totally misremembering that then. About par for the course.
All right, so no first aid then.
You'll be fine. You don't need any first aiding.
Queen might.
What are you talking about? She's so bogged down that the battle will be over one way or the other by the time she gets there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Her loss.
Dwarfs, natural sprinters.
I don't know if you want to do it, but Fantasy Grounds has the filter for snow, so you could actually add animated snow onto this.
Let's see. How the hell do I do that?
It's in the map settings.
FX?
FX, yes.
That was easy.
That was oddly easy.
Can you change the direction so that it falls in the direction of the snow that's on the
I
map?
think the snowfall has limited direction.
Amount, intensity, speed, size.
Yeah. So what you'd have to do is you'd have to rotate the map.
A feature that would be really good for Fantasy Grounds is AI image extension or image expanders.
Well, just being able to tile it properly would be a good start.
Yeah. So you'd have to rotate your map to meet the direction of the snow.
How the hell do you rotate the map in here?
Actually,
could.
it's not that hard. You unlock the layer and
And then just
rotate it that way. Not worth the extra effort.
Layer is not locked.
Yeah, you want to go. There should be like beside the. There you go. Now you're doing it.
Hold down Control when you're turning it, and it'll go smaller.
I also
Or
need
walk
to
the
remember
direction.
which way I need to go. I should turn off the snow so I can see which way it was like on the the original one. Huh. So it kind of looks like it's going in.
It's 45 degrees sort of thing.
Yeah, that's going to make this an interesting map.
Yeah, but now it's reversed from where it was. We are no longer on the path.
We've fallen off the edge of the world. Well, that was a great game.
That's sort of the way it's going. Oh,
Yeah,
weird.
Use Control when you're turning it, and you can turn it little bits at a time.
Well, I was just hitting the button. I was hitting the rotate button. I wasn't actually.
Does that still work?
Yeah, I think
Quick
there's a.
transforms.
I think you can just click on the image and it'll bring up the, the tools, and one of them should be a rotate tool.
Not doing it. Put it back. You'll have to deal with the weirdness, because otherwise I'm going to get all locked in on. Like, I want it to look exactly right. Okay. Yes. So. Right. So as you stated, you don't have to go after anybody. That's
Well,
not
I
very
am kind
heroic.
of making the assumption that most of the party is going to want to go that way.
Actually, I'm not entirely sure if the rest of the party has a lot of give a damn.
On the other hand, if
Let's
they are
see.
bandits, they may have some gear that we could use, and I got shit gear.
You're not the only one.
Somebody say loot.
Yeah, but I'm the only one that matters.
Surin might be really shallow, but how hot is the victim?
And aren't we trying to find the bounty as well? Maybe these are the bounty people.
I don't know that we haven't necessarily given up on that concept, but, if we just happen to cross them.
Yep. Just
Okay.
remember
Well,
to-
is anybody against going up?
No, George totally like. Yeah, we need some like blankets and stuff. It's cold. Maybe some decent food. I'm tired of wolf.
Well, we didn't bring the wolves with us, so...
Well, you probably brought chunks of it.
Well, maybe some bits of it. Okay. Well, assuming that we're good to intervene, we shall approach.
Okay. In that case, I have to find something really quick. Yeah. So, are you planning on attempting to stealth up there, or are you just like charge and running up the hill like a crazy person?
We should probably endeavor not to announce ourselves.
All right. Well, in that case, anybody who is sneaking up needs to give me a stealth check in the skull. Skulls for the skull throne.
Aha. There's a thing that I don't do.
And Copper Tongue's like, woohoo! I just put points in this and I get to use it.
Yay.
Right. I need to pull that out of the thing. I have to say, I do kind of like having those skills plugged in.
Yep. I
They're
think that was
handy.
Nosh who did that. So definitely appreciate that.
Hey, here we go. Here's my suck.
Well, now you know that you can potentially put a point in it next time.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to do Drory. Does he have stealth? Of course he doesn't. So what is stealth? Stealth is
Dex or IQ minus
right
5.
there. I did put stealth on there, and wow, he really sucked. Osto, Jorg really sucked.
Yeah.
Wait.
I did say I would.
No, that doesn't look right. You need to double check yours there, Jorg, because it says I see stealth apostrophe
Oh,
parentheses 0.
that did not work like I expected it to.
So what is his effective?
So I put it down to 0 points, and it zeroed out the skill.
You have to put the thing. I can't remember what it's called.
Default?
Default.
The default is in there. But, okay, so note for the future. The default on stealth is Dex minus 5 or IQ minus 5. Don't put or in there.
Yeah,
come?
it needs to be comma separated.
Comma separated.
Comma separated.
Okay, that should have been 8.
Okay, so so on the map, I'm gonna put. Yeah, I've just sort of put everybody on there roughly. So place your character, roughly where you think they're gonna be. I'm putting Rory smack dab in the center and kind of in the open to reflect the result of his stealth check.
Need to unlock tokens.
Need to unlock tokens.
Damn it. I thought I did.
I hate that. I wish that would not default on.
Unlocked.
That and Was it locked?
Soren, you're a little bit really too far up.
So how far up?
Probably up to where Kristoff is. So it's like this line here before, Drory, while stomping forward in the center is inexplicably probably not noticed. But oddly enough, everybody else succeeded, even those of you who are rolling it off of default. So well done. Yeah, Copper Tongue, you could totally end up dropping the stuff right there.
She actually will do that. What she'll do is she'll take a little bit and she'll bury it. So she'll scoop out some snow and like kind of tuck it in like a little hole and then kind of cover it back up so that it's covered so nobody can come by and steal it.
And it looks really
Finds it
obvious
later.
that something's buried there
Yeah,
because it's snow.
It's totally going to end up, hey, you know what? How can I? Yeah. It's let's say once the crap starts, it's going to be like a couple seconds while she's like do 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 do. Nice.
She'll build a snowman on top of it,
Okay, so I am basically not officially going into well, it will go into combat turns once it. I guess technically, I should probably just go to the bandit guy because he is going to see Drory with that terrible roll and react with a what? And he is this fellow here very clearly reacts to the fact that there's somebody sort of stomping up the thing and almost doesn't quite look like it, quite look right. So he is visibly going for a weapon of some sort.
Well, so I suppose we're not. I suppose we're assuming that this is not the only guy here.
That is probably the case.
So we probably shouldn't throw out a battle cry and charge.
Yeah, so where you're at, it's like you've sort of gotten up there, you're looking around, and then you sort of realize, what the hell is Drory doing? He's like trying to sneak, but he sucks at it, and he's right in the wide open.
Okay, I think what Yarg is going to do is, Kristoff, take him out.
Yeah, I've already got him lined up. Do I have time to take a few seconds of aim?
What I'm going to say, go ahead and give me another stealth check in the box, for Kristoff. Oh yeah, and then once Soren can go ahead and move. Based off of that roll and the perception roll that I had the guy making, I'm going to say you're going to have effectively been able to get full aim on the guy. So it's like aim, and was it two extra rounds? You've been like
3
crouching
seconds.
there, sort of like been watching him, going, okay, he keeps coming up at the same spot, so I'm going to aim at that spot.
Are there any movement penalties for terrain?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Nah, this does look like it was a fairly well-trod path. Wow, you're fast.
Do I have any visibility penalties?
He will have some light cover.
All right,
Okay.
so we called the charge.
Well, Jorg told Kristoff to take him out.
Okay.
Although it looks like Soren said, screw that noise, I'm scrambling forward.
I heard take him out.
Let's see who gets there first.
Just gonna move.
Oh my god. I don't know if I did that right. Okay.
Well,
I rolled.
hold up. Yeah, okay, so it is you.
So I see so I hear Jorg says take him out, and Soren runs off.
Yeah,
And
that
then I'm like,
looks
I'm
right.
like, not so fast, buddy. When I loose the arrow.
Shoot Soren in the back.
Oh man.
Shoot Soren in the back. No, you can't dodge something if you don't. Yeah, he doesn't know what's coming.
Yeah,
If he's
this is,
unaware, he's going to take it.
Yep.
I was gonna do a targeted shot, but I
In
didn't have
this
enough
case, it
good
would have
positive
been.
modifiers.
just like
Yeah.
upper chest, neck, head, because he's been otherwise
Yeah.
it's just stone. You can probably just presume it's the chest.
Yeah, just set torso. I'm saying he was thinking about it, but he didn't because he didn't have enough of a
Yep.
good shot.
All right. Well, go ahead and give me your damage.
Yeah, that's gonna
Also
suck.
chest. Give me the chest roll too.
Is it really this crappy damage? Oh my god. Hold on. Oh yeah, so tables. I'm gonna put that on my hotkeys. Hit location. Right? Is that what I'm looking for?
Yeah, the chest.
Hit location.
No,
Yeah,
it's
there's
just
a
at the
whole bunch of
bottom.
them.
At the bottom, the chest.
The chest.
Yeah, because you never know when you're going to fight a giant spider or an ichthyoid. I don't know what an ichthyoid is off the top of my head. Is that fish? Giant fish.
Note for later, we should
Uh-huh.
probably edit the tables mod and add a character to those and make those sort to the top.
Little short bow. I need to upgrade
For
my
for the abdomen, the arm, the chest, that stuff?
Basically for all your hit locations, but the ones that we use all the time.
Actually, no.
5.
There's no groups there.
So I
Actually,
rolled
there
a
is
6
groups.
-1, 5 impaling damage.
Let's see. What kind of armor do I have? Does this fellow have any armor? DR1, so he's going to take 4, but that's impaling, which is
Times
doubled?
2,
Double.
Ow.
unless he's undead.
He's definitely not
Major wound.
yet. Yeah. Oh yeah. Duh. Let's see.
that
Can
was a good-
he? Okay, so he is stunned.
Soren can finish him off and slash his throat or something.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be really
Do
fast.
I not have stunned? Huh. No, oh, there it is. Dub, dub, dub. All right. That was a pretty decent shot for Christoph.
Yeah, I need a better bow. That -1 scares me on my D6 -1.
All right, so hit
Oh yeah, sorry. Let me do sorry, no, one more thing. Fast draw another arrow if I can, right? I can still do that
I believe you're supposed to do that at the beginning of the round.
at the beginning. Okay.
Yeah.
I will do that at the beginning of my next turn. Enfys. Time to blow
All right,
some shit up.
Is just going to go and hide behind Queenie.
Nice. Okay, so this guy is going to try to come out of stun, and he has successfully come out of stun. Let's see, does this guy notice anything? Huh. He is moving to investigate the sound of his buddies. Ugh!
We have visitors.
Yeah, I did make the perception check. He's like, hey, Bob, what the hell? This guy does not notice anything. Natural sprinters.
And she trips and slides all the way back down.
Oh yeah, I need to remember that.
Well, I guess I don't know that somebody's caught on to that, but we have to probably move pretty quickly. So I guess it's on. And I have no idea what my move is. 6.
We are totally murder hobos. No talking. We just assassinate these guys.
Do we have
Well, there
full
was a girl
movement?
screaming, and not in a good way.
Well,
Actually, I'm
maybe she
taking
was
that
the
all
one
on
that was.
on somebody's word.
Maybe she was torturing these guys, and she was just screaming in pleasure. Well, anyway.
How did you know? All right, Soren. Okay, that thing there is about chest height.
All right, so Soren's going to duck behind it.
Do we have full movement on this terrain?
For now, until you reach someplace that very visibly looks like no, this is going to be rough. Like where Soren is right now, if more of it looked like that, it would be definite difficult terrain.
And Soren will say, surrender. We can talk about this. No one needs to die.
Except that guy who's dying.
No, he's saying that to the guy who's dying.
Moving.
Right, and I'm looking up Klutz again to see what it actually states. Without a pratfall, knocking over shelves. Interesting.
Yeah, that would have been a thing she would have done while we were sneaking.
Right,
All
this
right,
is where you would do your fast draw.
Okay.
And you can
So
shoot
he's-
Jorg in the back.
I'm not gonna shoot, but fast. Ooh, failure by 3. Fast draw.
Okay, so
that
that just
means-
means you take the round.
It
you
says
just
failure
take the
means
rest
you
of-
drop the arrow according
Or
to
that.
the basic set.
I
was
thought
just
that's
looking that up.
only critical failure.
It says for the arrow and ammo, failure means you drop the arrow or bolt or accidentally discard 1 round. On a critical failure, you drop the entire quiver.
There you go. All right, so it's because it's so cold, and
Damn it,
like,
he
man,
curses. He was gonna like draw and move, but now he kind of glances around like, did anybody see that? So he
actually,
will
I think
crouch
you're
down.
mostly at the back at this point. I mean, maybe this.
He's
You know,
gonna
Just remembered Mayhem
Crouch.
did exactly the same thing.
he's gonna crouch and pick up his arrow.
Well, you're basically yeah okay. So you're dropping okay, cool.
Yeah, so he'll crouch and then let me pull up my thing.
All right. Emphas will continue to move up and just follow Queenie.
Okay, this guy managed to successfully make his health check to come out of stun last round, so he is backpedaling while shouting, "Hostiles! Hostiles!" Oh, right, that's one. He can't go that far. He can you go backwards
Half speed.
twice. Yep. So he can move 2. Yeah, he was here. 1, 2. Ow! Ow!
And I
Also,
wonder-
ow.
Dex check.
Sure. Barely. By 0.
You got us all wrong. We're not hostiles.
You're the hostile.
See, you're red. We're green.
And several of you will probably note a new guy who's basically equipped relatively similarly. He does not have a burn scar on his face, but he came scrambling out. Now I can probably start unhiding some of these people. Wait, what? This
Are they actually armed
guy-
with crossbows?
Notice see my speed on the combat tracker is not matching speed on my character sheet.
Is it not? Did you change it?
I put 5 points into it,
Oh, okay, hold on.
but
Yeah,
I
I
did
think
that like way in the beginning. I don't think it'll change my
There it is. Yeah, it will.
necessarily.
It pushes you up much up more to the top. Where was he at? Oh yeah, he's there.
He was right before Emphas. Oh, sorry.
Was it dinging on for you properly?
For me, it was. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yep. Okay. So that guy got me distracted. That
Sorry.
guy comes scrambling forward. Oh, this will be interesting.
I didn't hear.
Perfect.
I didn't hear your answer about the crossbow.
Yes, the front 2 guys do have crossbows.
Roger.
Yeah, this guy has a crossbow, and this guy has a crossbow. Standing up.
just a quick question, because and this is more of a metagaming thing, but I'm seeing that the guy that I shot is fair health. I thought you said he had like DR1, so he
Yep.
had 8 points of injury.
Yep.
And that would put him-
And that is, I'm seeing him as taking 8 points of injury.
Wow. Okay.
He has
So
3
that's-
remaining.
So he's because it shows
he
that
is at-
fair health, and I thought he might be like a half move and dodge.
He is
etc.,
at half
you know?
move and half dodge. That's why he was only able to move backwards too.
Okay.
Fair up until 0, I think. Is that right, Brian?
Yeah, so you're in. I think it's injured. I can't remember the term used, but I think it's injured until you're at half, and then to 0, it's fair. Then serious up until negative health, and then critical after negative health
Okay.
or negative hit.
Alright,
Listed
Jorg.
listed somewhere in basic set.
Oh, it's per the
I don't
basic
think it
set.
actually dinged.
Yeah, it is in the basic set.
Okay. Did it ding that time?
No,
Interesting.
I think you have to turn on dings for yourself.
I don't know why that wouldn't be on by default.
Well, at any rate, it's your
And-
turn.
Yes, I will do that after. Right. So we are moving, and Is that an obstruction?
Depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to like get over here, there's more than
okay, I
enough.
see.
Yeah, it's broken. There's more than enough
That's a fallen
space to
column.
just go through that. That's exactly what it
Okay.
is.
Is this thing like a Stonehenge? So the walls are actually open?
No,
So-
it looks like it used to have a roof.
Right, okay.
And in some places, even though it doesn't really show on there, some places there is enough of a roof still existing to be under.
All right, so these are walls. Roughly, what's the average height of the wall?
7 feet. There's also a nice big opening over here.
All right. So I'm just looking up change posture. It says you can change between kneeling and standing as a step. So he was kneeling down to pick up the arrow. And
Right.
he's
So
gonna
you need to
this.
take a ready this round, I think, to grab the arrow.
Oh,
Unless
okay.
you do the. I can't remember how the fast draw from that works.
All right. So he will take a ready, pick up his arrow, and then use a step portion to stand up.
Cool.
Right.
And then I guess that's it.
Got a question. If that guy, Thug 10, is at half move and dodge, and he was walking backwards.
Yep. He only moved 2.
Okay.
When I click the button for half move, half dodge, it reduced his. Oh wait. Good. Yep, I was looking at the wrong place. He moved 1.
And you said this bit of cover is about, is it 5 feet?
Where you're at now, it's about chest high.
So 3 feet.
Maybe not even fully chest high. Yeah, 3 feet sounds about right. So you could easily go over it with no big deal. You've got acrobatics, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to do an acrobatics roll in combat. I'm not that good at acrobatics.
On the rocks, in the snow.
It'll be fine. I'm certain you won't fall to your death.
This is exactly the kind of show where you trip, fall backwards, bang your head on a rock, and die.
All right, I'm going to attempt to use fast talk. Holy crap!
Okay.
To do
Well,
what?
So I'll be saying,
Critical success.
look, you're outnumbered. There's no need for anyone to die. Let's just talk about this. Lower your weapons.
Okay, so this is a situation where he is not going to do that, but I'm going to basically give him like a mental stun this round, because he's like, wait, he's trying, he knows he's not going to do that because, well, he's a bandit, and bandits are bad, but you have sort of confused him. Also, he's a little tipsy. It's actually ironic, is almost all of these guys are drunk or tipsy.
York is looking forward to being tipsy soon.
You can definitely hear from inside more shouting that sounds like, oh crap, I screwed that damn token up. Grr, arg. Hold on. I'm going to blame Daniel. Can I blame you? Yeah, I can blame you.
You should roll on the table.
What? Oh,
you should roll on the table. You have a table for that.
Oh, I'm blaming Christoph. So sorry, FX. It's your fault that I screwed up.
Sweet. I could take credit for something. My Red Bull ran out. Damn.
I hate when that happens.
Oh,
I guess.
right.
I guess since I was only talking, I could take evaluate. No, I'll take all out defense.
No, I don't think you can, since you were actively doing something with the fast talk. I could be wrong. It has happened once or twice.
I could actually see a grounds for that being true, since you're concentrating on swindling. You're not actually paying attention.
That's good enough. Right, yeah. So lots of shouting in there.
All right, so Copper Tongue is going to move 3 this round so she can take some partial cover behind this column.
Okay.
So kind of about right there.
All right, Infus.
Okay. I thought I was going after Christoph, did our
Yeah,
numbers change?
his character was he made some changes in it. I guess I had an older version on the combat tracker, so his actual speed had increased.
All right, there we go. I'm just going to move up or behind this pillar.
Right, that guy is mentally stunned this round because he's confused about this guy inexplicably trying to carry on a conversation with him in the middle of an attack. This guy, oh, hey, yeah, okay, a ruse. So he did a fast talk. Yeah, so that's a good idea. Let me, what is it? Yeah.
Well, my
wow.
purpose there being that would be the step and feint.
Well, I was thinking against, wow, I rolled really well for that guy. Unfortunately, he got a critical success, so he
Is that with
beat
tipsy?
me by 4. Oh, nope. It would have been a success by 3. No, wait.
You could
It's IQ and well, will is based off of IQ, so
you could apply the rule that says under influence. So if you were influenced, you're at a -3. So if you ignore,
That's not really necessary here. I think him being mentally stunned is perfectly acceptable. But my point there was, if you treat that as a feint in all other respects, that means that you're using a step and feint maneuver.
right. Yeah, well, I think it's fine. So Bandit Thug number 14 comes in here, and he is going to take aim at Drory with his crossbow. And I need to add. Oh, wow, I don't have just one aim, do I? Huh. Right. That's how we did it.
Yeah. Did we fix the deal where we can't remove our own effects?
I don't know, but I
it
don't
should be
think-
fixed.
So you will see another fellow sort of scrambling, well, sort of half-assed scrambling out there. This guy looks like he is armed with a cross or a short bow. Like the first guy here, he also has a fairly prominent brand on his face, but it's his is like stylized D, which anyone with the soldier skill will automatically note. That means he was a deserter, and they did not actually straight up execute him for whatever reason. Drory is completely unaware of that guy and is probably going to get in the way. 1, 2. No, wait, he was being done. Yeah, he's still focused on that guy. 1, 2, 4. Now, about to hit the thing. Let me know if it does not ding for you there, Giger.
It worked that time.
Weird.
Whatever.
Sometimes I noticed when I am playing, sometimes it'll ding on me and sometimes it won't. I have no idea
I wonder
why.
if this isn't the part of the same problem that Christoph's had the wrong speed on there. It's that it was an old tracker and they hadn't been removed, so they hadn't updated.
I can swap you out really quick, and we can.
Well, it worked that time for me. So I guess what I'm thinking is when you
once
Christoph,
I added
it
him,
actually
it's
recycled.
sort of, yep. That's maybe.
Okay,
All right, you're good.
Jörg is probably going to keep moving here, and now we've got new guys, and I'm not super excited about charging right in the front of them. I'm really not excited about that. I'm going to go the other way. No. Yes.
Yes, you should go here by yourself.
Not that way.
Honestly, there's nice, perfectly good route there, which, like a dummy, I didn't seem to really notice.
Just like this. I really hope there are people about to join me.
Okay.
All right, guys, let's go the other way.
Christoph is like, all right, looks like you guys are duly engaged. Time to jet. No, I'm just kidding.
Peace out.
Peace out. I got my arrow. He has stood up on the last round. He is going to move. I guess he's going to try to stay in cover. So 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think you're one of the only. Well, no, not really. There are. I think you're not the only one. I think Jörg is the only one that isn't in cover.
Well,
so if I
there's
move-
a rock there, but I don't think it's that big.
If I move to where I'm at now, am I kind of hidden behind? I don't know if this is like a little wall or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a fallen pillar. Like you'd see in one of the Roman temples or something like that, Greek temples.
Okay.
Although
So that's
clearly
where
of
he's.
dwarven manufacture.
So a suggestion, depending on how froggy you're feeling, we have been using the alternative move and ready, which if you wanted to, for example, knock that arrow while you are moving, it would be a dex -2 to avoid tossing it again.
Can I? I think my fast draw would be better.
That's not a thing on there.
But I mean, I could move and just do a fast draw. Should have done that.
Well, it's already in your
Can I-
hand, though.
Oh, you mean knock it? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, knock it.
Knock it to my bow. Because otherwise, it's going to be a ready maneuver again in the future. Is what you're saying?
Right.
Okay, so Dex -2.
Just a suggestion. I don't know
I'm
what your
going
deck
for it.
is.
I'm froggy. Let's go. Dex
Ribbit.
-2. He rolls an 11. Success by 0.
You may have like fumbled it very slightly, but you caught yourself and went, nobody saw that anyway.
Sweet.
It's snow. They're slippery.
So yeah, so he moves behind that cover and readies his arrow, and he's done for this round.
All right, Soren.
All out defense allows what movement?
I believe it normally allows a step unless you're doing all out dodge.
All out defense is step, but if
Unless he did a dodge.
increased dodge is chosen half.
All right, I will choose.
That's using increased. Otherwise, for double is also step.
I will choose increased dodge.
Okay. And you like slide across the thing.
Yeah, bonnet slide over the top.
Nice.
Dex roll slip. Keep going.
As long as I slip into him, that's fine.
All right. Out from the pillar. Charge! Because it sounds like guys are coming anyway.
Also phrasing.
All right, so Enfys will again come out around behind Queenie.
Okay, this guy is going to take a step back and probably shoot at Soren with his crossbow. Wonder if he can actually hit. That's going to be funny if he like crit fails or crit succeeds.
Or if he fails and hits Drory.
That would also be pretty funny. I need a new keyboard. And it goes twang and may have hit. Success by 2. Now, I don't think that if he misses him, well, that's going to be pretty close.
Well, no, you'd have to draw it through
no,
the center
yeah.
of the hex.
Yeah, it's going through the center. If it misses, honestly, if it misses Soren, it's probably either going to skip off that rock or smash into the rock. All right, Soren, you should take it. I think you should take it.
Is it possible to do a step forward and parry?
No.
All right, so I'm going to do a diving dodge.
I want you to roll an 18.
So this will be at +5.
Okay, well, you
And what you were
didn't
scared
need
of.
any of this stuff. So that crossbow bolt, you just sort of do the dive, get out of the way. So that means you're prone. But it just like skips across that thing and disappears and tumbles away. And now he has no crossbow. That guy was aiming at Drory, but he's got a lot bigger problems charging toward him right now.
He's spoiled for
So-
choice.
Yeah, so the question is, which one does he go for? The scary dwarf or the big guy with the spear? Let's see here. Crap, I can't really use that table right now, can I? Wait. Maybe I can.
You don't have the
enough?
cards extension loaded, do you?
I don't know. That's why I was like pulling this up to see. Crap, I don't. Okay, so here we go. Mel and Giger, roll a d6. Highest loses.
Highest loses.
All right. So he clearly does not like dwarfs. So he's backpedaling, and he is going to take a shot at Copper Tongue, and that range is -2. Ooh, I'm not sure he's even going to be close to hitting. Okay. Twang goes to the crossbow, and it is going to miss. Let's see. Is that
Will it hit
going
Infus?
to? That's what I'm wondering. I think it might.
Well, let's find out.
Cap
Let's
at
find out.
9. So that's going to be basically the same.
Oh,
Okay.
my God.
So one potential hit on you, Infus.
all right. Let's
You
see
will
what
be
I can
able
do.
to. You can defend because you definitely saw the guy wheeling that crossbow around to take that shot.
I use Queenie and I block with her. No? Okay.
Actually, let me double check and make sure that is right.
You have to have a
'Cause you
grapple
are
to do that.
5. Yep, yeah, it's my
I'm just kidding.
Actually, I think no, it's still the same range penalty.
Yeah, that's why I had to double check.
So it's good, is it?
Yep, it's a potential hit.
Okay, I will do a yeah, I'll do a feverish defense. And that gives me a +2 to a single active defense roll, correct?
Yes. Ooh, that one might have parted your hair.
Exactly.
Actually, no, he's not moving from there. He is going to aim at that guy. Wrong one. This is really funny.
Yeah, okay. Well, that crossbow guy just fired, but those guys have not, which sucks.
Well, you can charge 14 and put him between you and them.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm leaning at the moment. Let's do that.
And you're like gonna find out, just how much they they like him.
Spear, 2-hand grip, and we'll do a move and attack, I suppose. 1, 2, 3.
Are you
Do
heroic
I
charging
fatigue
it?
that? I think I should probably go ahead and fatigue that. Don't get the wrong one. All right, and spear, 2-handed thrust. Yeah, I think that's just basically it. Nothing fancy. What were they wearing, armor wise? Anything?
Like light leather. So it's like DR1.
Yeah. Okay. Ah, here we go.
Okay. Well, number 14 is going to retreat back because he doesn't have a proper weapon out right now, and try to dodge. Let's see how we do. Holy cow! By 6.
Okay.
Went, "Ugh." Oh, that should have been my 5 because he's tipsy.
Still. So I've got movement left, so I'm moving in. Actually, I'm going to move in 2.
All right. Question: does Christoph have line of sight to Bandit Bug 10? Because I know I got that little wall there.
Yeah,
I don't know how high.
it's only, like I said, about chest height or something like that. And luckily for Soren, he went diving, so he is currently prone.
Okay. And it looks like when I draw the arrow, well, I guess it won't matter anyways. But it's
Yeah,
on the
you
edge
got him.
of
You
the
got him.
X.
You got him selected.
Okay. So he is going to fire. Didn't get the aim, but he will do an all-out attack. Just actually, is this considered a pop-out attack?
No,
Because I'm no.
he hasn't. He hasn't. You haven't. That thing's not big enough to be like completely concealed behind. So you were just a little bit behind it, and he
Okay.
has not been crouched for a while.
Okay. So actually, it's not. Is it provided me some cover though? I don't want to do all-out attack if it's not giving me any cover.
Yeah, it's giving you some cover.
Okay.
And
So he
right
will
now,
do
there's
all-out
nobody who's
attack.
even focused on you.
And range is 7. So -2. Effective. Okay, and he's rolling. He rolls a 5.
Wow. by 8.
Success.
Okay. Let's see. I failed by 9 on my dodge check. So you hit him again with another arrow.
Oh, come on. 5 minus 1, 4 impaling damage.
You should roll the chest.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Chesty. Yes, I think. Ooh.
Yep. Okay. So
Vitals.
that was 8. Okay. So that is 3 times that. That's going to probably drop this dude.
That was cool. Thank you, Rocky.
Minus 5. So I get to do the thing. You shoot him and he drops.
You're talking about grip mastery,
No, that one is form mastery.
form mastery. Okay. Anyways, I think I am. Oh, he's gonna stay behind cover. Yeah. So I'm done. Soren.
Soren will say to the dying dude, "You should have listened and talked," and he'll get to a knee.
Okay. Pondering. I think what I'm going to do this round, just to get in a little bit closer, is move up behind Jorg or however you pronounce it. And then assuming that the Thug 14 will move and then Jorg will move, then she can get close enough to charge the 2 guys in the back.
You're using me as cover?
Uh-huh.
I'm probably better cover.
Probably.
And Infus is doing the same to her.
Just wait until she starts using you as a shield.
So,
All right,
also, as Soren was getting up, I forgot to mention, he is absolutely going to note that Drory was like, screw this noise. I'm going for this hole over here. Sorry, go ahead, Infus.
Yeah,
Didn't mean to
emphasis.
step on
He's gonna 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's going right behind Queenie.
So oops, I forgot to tell that guy.
Well,
to
the bad
stop.
news is the guy that shoots at me is going to get a free shot at the other 2 if they miss me.
That's, but he also has his buddy who's like right there in the way too.
By design.
Speaking of, that guy is dropping his crossbow and drawing a short sword as he is taking a step back
That's kind of what I figured.
and totally shouting, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Okay, let's see. So that's going to be +2, -1. So this guy, this is fun. Is there a penalty for shooting with the thug standing directly in front of him?
-4.
-4. Unless I have the teamwork.
They do not.
Or
And,
he's a dwarf.
And I figure he's kind of drunk, so or at least a little tipsy, so he's overly confident that he can actually do this. Let's see what happens. That's a fail by 3. Does that mean he shot his buddy in the back?
Let me remind myself.
Because I think it would be hysterical if he shot his buddy in the back.
I think he might have, though. Let's see. That was here. Firing through your occupied hex. You may hit them if you miss your target. -4.
Well, even if it doesn't say that, I may just have it happen because it's funny.
Come on, let's go down the line. Everybody's a nice prime target here.
Well, if he misses,
Well, he missed.
his buddy's the first in the line of fire to make the roll.
His buddy can't dodge. That's what makes it cool.
No, he can't.
I
He's
think
from the back.
I think it's not automatic. So
What page is that on?
it's basically hitting the wrong target. So he'll get shot at first.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're firing into close combat and you miss like that, I think that is true. But in this case, it's just now you're hitting the wrong target. So he's the first one to get shot at.
I think when firing into close combat as well, it's still a 9 or less.
Just missed him.
Now let's see if that would have been on. I guess that would have been on Copper Tongue. Now let's see if I can hit Infus again. By 3.
Once again, I'll do another feverish defense.
Infus is like, this isn't fair.
Nope, that ain't gonna work.
Okay. Well, since that was based off of a miss, I'm going to do random hit location. You're an adventurer until you took an arrow to the knee. Wow, it's not a lot
All
of
right.
damage.
Don't worry, impaling's not doubled on limbs.
So 3 points to my knee.
Yep.
Oh, that
crippling
actually
with
was
injury.
me.
Crippling with injury over hit points divided by 3 for a limb, or yep. So I don't know what your hit points are off the top of my head.
Hit points are 10.
Has to
Why
be
is it
more than a third.
showing? That's weird.
This reminds me of the Alien adventure where
It does a bit.
somebody got shot in the knee.
That's not enough to cripple.
I don't. Yeah, that's not a cripple. You're one short.
Well, you're 0.4 short.
Okay, number 8 is also going. That's the wrong guy, isn't it? Huh? Right, there we go. So number 8 is going to aim because he just moved up earlier. Jorg.
Let's see. I think I will remain in position and stab at him. I am going to do Deceptive 1 and hope I don't get screwed over. All right, 2 hands. Here we go. Stabby, stabby.
All right,
Deceptive
that's
1.
number 14. So he did just draw his short sword. Let's see. So that is not great at all. Let's see what happens.
I
He
don't think that's going to work.
completely fails by 8 to parry that.
Alas. Dun, dun, dun. 8.
Ow, that's gonna hurt a lot. That's 14 points.
I believe I will press in. No, I will not.
He is going to cry out in pain and be stunned. He did not like that at all, and it really, really hurt.
Okay. Kristoff is going to attempt to fast draw his another arrow. Rolls a 10, success by 1.
Whoops, sorry, I hit the wrong button. Ignore that.
And then he's going to move forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll move to this corner over here.
Roger, Roger.
And I think that's it. Soren.
Complete standing up.
A new person has joined the fray. It's a very, very large dude wielding a great sword.
Mine. That is a pretty good picture, though.
You do not know how hard it was to get it to frickin' cooperate and actually make what I wanted.
No, but I have a pretty good idea.
All right. Going to spend a fatigue to move an attack.
How old is this campaign? Like, when was
Uh,
it first published?
Well, we haven't actually got to the original or the actual proper campaign. 86 to 89, I think, is when the original Enemy Within campaign was published.
So it's a classic.
Okay, success by 3, attacking the stunned bandit.
Yep. So that stunned applies to my defenses. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna really suck for me. Luckily, he stunned defense. Ugh. Ugh. He feverishly attempts to parry with that short sword, but is unsuccessful.
10 cutting.
So that's gonna be a lot. Wow. He is not immediately killed. Oh wait, he's already stunned, so I don't need to make another stun check. But he's not immediately killed. He is in very bad shape.
All right. And because I spent the fatigue for the heroic charge, I can finish my move, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So she's going to step behind. She's got one more hex, so she's going to step there for some cover.
Memphis is like, hey, my cover ran away.
All right. So Enfys is going to start to move back. He's not liking this at all. Grabbing at his knee and cursing.
Can this guy do anything? Wow. Success by 0, so he is no longer stunned. However, that's all he can do this round. This guy just shot, and he shot dude in the knee. He is going to draw an arrow, not fast draw. This guy was aiming at Jorg, but once again, there's a guy squarely in the way, and he doesn't care. So I believe that's a -5 total.
I can live with that.
No, -3.
I preferred 5.
Doesn't matter, he missed. So I get to see if he shot his grievously injured buddy who's in the way. Nope.
Alas.
That would have been really funny, though.
Apparently
So-
the fat man is shrunk.
Yeah, that's a problem with that stupid token, because I didn't have one with a great sword, and it's super off center.
Guess you should have had me made you one.
I didn't think about it. I thought I had it, but then I was like, oh crap, I forgot about this. So inside I have shared or unhidden some other stuff because Jory sees it, but ultimately it doesn't matter for the PCs yet. All right, Jorg, the guy in front of you after Copperton came over there and very nearly disemboweled the fellow, you're pretty certain he's almost done.
Yeah. His eyes rolled in the back of his head. All right,
He's wobbling, and there's a disembodied voice saying something about finishing him.
I am going to do another move and attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. And I will thrust two-handed at him.
Is that any deceptive like the other one that you had done?
Negative. Probably
Okay,
should
is that
have, though.
considered a side hex?
No, it is not.
No. Okay, so he's got a bow, so he's got to retreat. He's got to use dodge. Can he dodge? Just barely. No.
Tipsy?
-1. He fails. You hit him.
Go.
Well, I guess he would have had to retreat there.
Boom.
Oh no.
Nice.
This is going to suck lots for him. Vital strike.
Yeah.
Well done.
That's still
That's gonna be
12
better hit.
points.
Nice. Too bad that Christoph does not see Fatty Carlsbad, probably. I'm not sure. He will move in closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Bandit Thug number 14 looks to be in bad shape, right?
14 is definitely wobbling and does not look like he's long for this world. Like,
And
he
then-
needs one bad roll and he's dead.
And then I saw Jorg. How do you say it? Jorg? Jorge?
York.
York. I saw him force one of the bandit thugs to retreat, and then I see the other one.
Saw lots of blood flying.
So yeah, I'm in a good spot here, and I will. It's my turn.
All right, Soren.
Okay.
Time to do something cool. Weren't you looking for a short sword, by the way?
I already got a short sword, but
Okay.
it was a cheap orcish one.
Right. Well, this dude definitely had a short sword.
Is it
He had drawn
obviously
it,
any
remember?
any better than the one I've currently got?
Well, it doesn't look orcish, but it probably doesn't look great. There's also like a crossbow on the ground if you want to grab it and use it and load it.
You could always just point it at them and maybe they won't notice that it's not loaded.
No, Søren, he's curious as to why Drory's gone off to the side there, so he's going to follow.
All right. The very large fellow comes rushing out. Let's see. Right now, he can only see York.
Did Copper not go?
He goes
Oh, they're
before
not
her.
in the same. We don't see them in order.
Nope. He comes rushing towards Jorg, and you can smell him. He is 100%. He's definitely had some drinkage.
Well, if I didn't know he was going to do that, I would have set for charge.
Little late now. All right, and he comes and he just takes a wild swing at you, and ooh, that's a success by 6.
All right,
Wait,
fine.
I had the wrong thing. Oh, I put Tipsy up. That's yeah. It's drunk. -2, not -1.
Okay, I believe we are going to parry that, or attempt to at least, and we shall fall back. Let's see.
You totally fail.
I'm debating whether or not. No, let's not tempt fate here. We'll go feverish. K, and let's slap that down.
So sad. I don't have the proper parry on there. I'm trying to remember. That's half +3.
Half +3, plus another one if they got combat reflexes.
I should probably check to see. Oh, wow. Okay. So he takes a swing, and you manage to parry it away, and now it's Copper Tongue's turn.
Okay, step and attack on 21. I'm going to say she hasn't noticed Varl's bag yet.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, she steps. She absolutely will see him after she steps and swings.
Yeah.
Now, the question is, was he actually aware that she was coming out after him?
21. Well, I'm going to give him the side hex thing because she sort of started
Yeah.
kind of behind.
Yeah.
All right, success by 5.
Right. That is 21. There you are. Oh, wow. Okay, right. 21. Somebody just jacked 21 up. She's doing that a lot. She's coming in and finishing your guys up.
No, I hit 8. I thought that should have been 8.
Oops, I applied it to 21.
It's now 21.
No, it's fine. I can just go dupe and add that to
No, you get a full one to hit.
Yay.
Okay,
Makes
so
you feel like a big man.
he is going to be retreating from her. So that is gonna this sucks for him. That can be great.
Yeah, he was aiming, if I recall correctly.
Right. Okay, so -3 +3. Poor fellow. Fail by 1 on that dodge.
All right. I saw it dance on the 1 for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're cutting, so
Oh, man. Minimum damage. 6.
Well, I ain't gonna enjoy that.
yeah, that's still total at 7 freaking points because it's the cutting, which is stunned. My poor
And he
bandits.
releases the arrow.
My poor bandits
Boom.
are having a bad day. They don't like this.
Not sure what to think of that one.
It's just a chick in some armor. She's not
Is it
barbarian
actual
naked.
armor.
Well, she's wearing. Where's her DR? Yeah, it's actual armor.
I mean, it actually covers the
Yes,
midriff and everything.
it does. She's using broadsword, leather armor, stuff like that. So, since she actually has a name, unlike the other guys, she can use feverish stuff. Not feverish stuff, fatigue stuff. So she's going to come over and try to hit the dwarf. Wow, I just realized. Short sword, not broadsword. You have SM -1. Oh, crap. Yeah, so you need to remember that, Mel. When you're attacking these guys, you get an additional +1 because they're so much larger than what you're accustomed to.
Okay. I'm sure I will forget that again.
Get a -1. Great.
You know what you could probably do is up all your attack skills by 1, and then remember to reduce it if you're against a size mod -1.
Yeah, wow. So she came up and may have successfully hit you. Damn it, she has a short sword, not a stupid, crappy pick.
What's up with that target?
I don't know.
Blocked. Success by 1.
What is up with that target? Why has he got everybody selected?
Somebody was experimenting.
I'm actually
All
trying
right.
to unselect them, and it won't
I
work.
can hold on. I can just click, with 2 things and it goes away.
Thank you.
There is a button up the top of the map which is clear targets.
Which one is it? I don't
It's
think I've
the
ever
one
noticed
that looks like a target with a strike through it.
Oh, I've learned something new today. I don't think I've noticed that.
Well, look at that.
All right, Infus. It's looking like a right nest
Okay.
up there.
Sure is. And Enfys is smartly, because he still sees crossbows, he's smartly going to move out of any range of fire.
Right. This poor guy. Can he do something this round? Hey, he can. But he's a bandit, so fuck this noise. He's limping away with multiple arrows in him. This guy was hit by Copper Tongue, right? So yeah, that's gonna really suck. So he's gonna spend around this round, dropping his bow and readying his sword.
When he's stunned.
That's correct. I should probably make sure that he can come out of stun first, which he succeeds to do. Yes, succeeds because, whoops, I hit the wrong one. This guy is really drunk, and okay, hold on. What's he gonna do? -1. Okay, yeah. Right there. So he's going to take a step and possibly take a shot, even though he shouldn't. Moral of the story, kids, don't be drunk and mess around with short bows.
Don't drink and fight adventurers.
So he failed. He failed to hit Copper Tongue. I wonder if he can hit one of his bosses here.
Yeah, does he hit Hildegard?
Nope. In fact, you're not entirely sure who he was shooting at.
But he could hit.
Oh, he could. Sure. Let's see what happens. That will be funny. Please, 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 give me a 3. Give me a 3. Give me a 3. No. Oh, damn. That was a 6. Well, let's see. I have to do the calculation now, don't I? Because he is 9
like
yards.
-3.
That may have actually hit. Well, no. Probably not. No, I don't think that would have hit. He would have needed even better. That would have been really funny, though. He's like, hey, you can't run away. Interestingly enough, this is the other guy that had the guy who's running now is another one of the guys who had the brand. So he's totally on point. He's on character.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, I failed to put stun on him. I have to see if he can come out of stun, and he does. That's all he can do. Drory, noting that Soren is kind of coming over there, he's like going to be gesturing quickly to Soren and saying, "Over here, over here."
All right. Does Mr. Fat look like he knows what he's doing with that weapon, or does he look like a guy who just picked up a big sword because it was cool?
It looks like he might know what he's doing.
Okay.
Though he is a little wobbly, to be perfectly honest.
Well, that helps. I am going to stick with the two-handed spear for the moment and see if he likes getting stabbed in the big fat gut.
He probably
I will put. He's not big enough for a size mod, is he?
I do not think that is the case. No, hold on. No, he's just grossly fat.
I am going to go ahead with a deceptive on that one, and I will stick him. Or I won't. And then I'm going to take a step over here.
He laughs in your general direction.
Did I get credit for the aim for my last turn when I wasn't here?
I
wrote it in the chat.
Yeah, I saw that.
Don't know if we got to that yet. I think this is the round where you would start aiming, rolling up, because we've got all a bunch of peoples there that we have to cycle through. I don't want to do it. Sure, you got the aim.
Yeah. Okay. You're saying that you didn't go through a whole round?
I'm not sure. I'm just like I don't want to even bother looking. So yeah,
okay,
I'm gonna say yes.
All right. So Kristoff is gonna be, you killed Jimmy, you fat, fucker, die, and he's gonna shoot Fat Farlesberg. This is for Jimmy. And
all right, I think that might classify as side hex.
For who? That
sure.
guy?
Yeah, for
No. Well, yes. Yes.
yeah,
Yes,
sure.
yes.
Right, okay. I should
And
probably have him. Is he even aware of him?
he's gonna do. Is he aware?
That's the question. I'm like, here, this is what I'll do. I'll just give him a perception check. And wow, okay, I guess he was. Success by 2, even with the -2 for being drunk.
Okay. Are you allowing a prediction shot for ranged attacks?
Sure.
It said martial arts. All right.
Yep. Basically
So-
range deceptive.
So I'll do a level 1. And then fire. So I rolled 11. Success by something
Okay,
I can't
so
see.
let's see by 4.
By 4.
Okay, so -2 to dex
All
is
out
going to
attack.
reduce. -2 to dex is going to reduce my dodge by 1. Correct?
1. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so that's. Oh, you're mean, bro. I'm just looking at what you've done to him, and this is going to suck. Can I do it?
Oh.
Oh man, I rolled a 5
Wow.
and I still failed because side hex -2, drunk -1, range
Wow.
prediction -1.
That was lucky because that was a great
That
roll.
was I was like, oh wow, I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not.
Now he's probably wearing like armor. I'm sure, but here's my
Yes,
damage
he
roll.
is wearing
Oh, come on.
That was
leather armor.
shit.
Oh,
That isn't even gonna get through the DR.
probably not. Probably not. Yeah, that sucks. Just in case
Yeah,
it
but
was.
it's hanging out of his shirt.
Dang it.
Yay! I
Alright.
appreciate that.
I'll take a step and then, damn. Felt a little bit anticlimactic.
Moving to there.
All right. So from where he is at, he can see over there as well. There is another one of the bandits who's basically got a crossbow. It looks like he is guarding 2 people. One of them is flat on his back and does not look like he is moving around much. He's dressed rather ostentatiously. And you vaguely do recall there being at least one of the various nobles that was present, so that's probably him. The other is a young woman who is dressed in the habit of a oh crap! What is the dang it? I'm trying to remember which goddess it is. Shalia. She is dressed in the habit of a Shalian nun-ish. Obviously, you don't have her name, but she definitely looks like she's been roughed up quite a bit. Quite possibly other terrible things have happened. You don't know.
So she's a hot nun. Søren's gonna go. Internally, his internal monologue is, oh, crap.
Oh, right. This guy. Rah, taking a step. Actually, he doesn't need to, does he? You guys are... Yeah, he can actually attack you from there if he wants to. Although somebody's shooting arrows at him, so he's going to shift slightly and take a swing at you and possibly hit. Even with my -2, I'm surprised. Success by 5.
Well, yeah. You're not doing your crappy
Yeah.
Warhammer rolls.
Yeah, so your assessment is probably this guy would be better if he wasn't drunk.
Well, yeah. All right, step back, parry. Yeah. Which direction though? Well, really, parry first. Don't screw me! Don't screw me! Don't screw me! Oh, good. Okay.
Hey, look at that! You're having a proper duel.
Apparently, tic tac, tic tac.
Oh, right. Duh. That was my attack. I was like waiting for you to hit the button.
I can't
Hi,
do
my
that
name
for you.
is Dumbass. All right, Copper Tongue. Uh-oh, she's in a bad mood.
False bag! And she's just going to run over and spend a fatigue and take a swing.
Let's see. He has... I didn't have to parry last time, so I can try to parry.
Success by 7.
He is going to attempt to parry that.
+1.
And will successfully parry it. Wasn't expecting a dwarf to rush over there. Ooh, that's potentially bad location.
I know. That's why I left it up to the dice to see if she lost her mind. So rip dwarf.
Not necessarily. That's not rear hex. That's
Nope,
sort of
is.
because but
That's
where
side.
she started.
Oh, which
Maybe next round.
is that? Okay.
Okay.
Is that actually where she was pointed?
Yeah, she ran over and attacked Farlesbag.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well,
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Yeah, she's only got 6 hit points. So she's about to die.
She is. Nope, she's drunk. Okay, so.
Size mod.
I actually
Size
wanted
mod.
to. I actually did want to look at what her stuff was. Okay. Yep. Right. So that's going to be not that. That's going to be minus that. So I could miss. It would be really funny if I completely missed. Let's see. Which one does she want to do? Oh, yeah. Short sword. She's trying to stab you in the back. And apparently failed to do so.
She thought you were taller.
Because I realized after the fact I should have done a telegraph strike. Oh well. All right, Infus.
Okay.
Turn into a right mess up there.
Enfys is simply going to stand here and concentrate on
Something
fireball.
cool.
Concentrate on what?
Fireball.
Oh boy. Wow. This dude is like, I am going to survive this. He clung to consciousness with a 3. I guess that's the time you want the GM to waste a 3.
True.
Right. He had just drawn his sword. No, wait. Is he unstunned?
Right. I think he unstunned himself last time.
Yeah, he did unstun. So he needs to draw his sword. I'm going to draw an arrow. This guy had not unstunned himself. I just failed to put the thing there. And he has still failed to unstun himself. So I should not forget to put the, not modifiers, effects. Desperately need a larger screen.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 3 screens.
You can get
That
the
didn't
super wide
take.
monster screen, maybe.
Yeah, the cool curvy one. There we go.
You're missing your talk button.
I need to actually push the button when I'm talking. Jory is pointing in the direction of the stuff to Soren. Like, what do we do?
I'm going to go get closer.
Okay, we're just gonna do this. I'll let Her Highness have Fatso, and I'm just gonna take a cheap shot here at the barbarian. Let's see. Let's not do anything fancy here. No fancy. Just stab. Torso. Probably a good call. Okay.
And I totally forgot to do anything. I was like, oh yeah, she could have probably retreated or something, but not great.
A moderate hit. Actually, what is her armor?
2.
Yeah, okay. She'll feel that.
Oh yeah. That is, what's her hit points? It's major wound is half, right? Major wound is half.
For the torso.
Yes, half.
Okay. Rigel, were you gonna allow me to do the quick shot? We were talking on Discord with Gigerman. It's the -6 to do a ready and then a -6 to shoot.
So you're thinking
Something
about
like
taking a
that.
shot at with them at a -6?
Well, actually, I would just like to ready. I'd actually just like to ready my bow. I just fast through the arrow, and then I'd like to ready the bow.
Yeah, I don't recall.
So that I could do a regular shot next time.
Yeah, well, she is going to turn around, so you want to have the back shot next time.
Yeah, I don't remember what that rule was.
It's basically like the heroic archer. Just in martial arts, it talks about it being realistic because you got the heavy penalties. But obviously, it's an optional rule.
What is it? Is it a bow?
I keep looking right past it. Quick shooting bows. Sorry.
So it's a bow check at -6.
It's a bow check at -6 to ready the bow, assuming I have an arrow ready. So I have to fast draw the arrow, then I do the -6 bow check, and I can quick ready it instantly. and then I
Okay.
do a minus, and then I'd roll again at a -6 to shoot. So it lets you shoot like a heroic archer pretty much every round, as long as you make the rolls.
Sure. Because -6
Attack
is
or
kind
all
of
out
brutal.
all out attack, determine maneuver. 2 bow rolls at -6. The first one is to knock it, and the second is the actual shot.
Okay, so here's the first one. Let's see, I'm just gonna roll and then just subtract -6. Bow. So I didn't make it. Does it say what happens if I fail?
I believe that means you're going to take the whole round.
But not
Let's
like
see.
I don't drop my bow.
First roll is to draw the bow. Success. Failure means he readies his bow too slowly to attack this turn, but can shoot at no special penalty on a later turn.
Okay.
Well, that's fortunate.
So
So-
yeah, he just not as quick as he thought he was.
Saren will say, I'm going to get closer.
I did my step.
Oh, I was like zoomed into the wrong place. I was trying to see where Soren disappeared to. I didn't realize that's where you're going. Okay, so he's gonna have to. This is gonna suck. He is kind of realizing those retreats. Actually, is he realizing those retreats? Let's see. -2. Nope.
Fun thing,
s-
if you hold down shift and use the left and right arrow keys, it changes your facing.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Did you not know that?
Yeah, so he is shifting there and taking a swing at Copper Tongue. I almost forgot the extra -1. Raw! And success by 1. So you may attempt to defend Copper Tongue or take it. I'm cool with that.
All right. Give me just a second to figure out what I'm going to do. Can I retreat like into just a different side hex of him? Or do I have to retreat away?
If you're
Retreat, I
doing a
think you have
normal
to-
retreat, you have to go farther away than you are, which is impossible for you at the moment. You'd have to do a side slip at this point.
Okay. We'll just try a block.
let's
That
see,
would be
what
a
is
no.
your
Failure by
block?
7. Do thy
What's your
damage.
block?
Wow, that was a bad roll.
Where's the what is the block thing? Is it the same as the other one where it's like half +3 plus
Oh,
DB?
yeah.
Yeah, it's I went back and took a look in it, and 9 is correct with the shield.
That's probably not including the DB, though.
Doesn't matter. I failed by 7.
Not enough to actually fix it, but for the
Yeah, it
record.
should be 11 normally. Okay, well, this could suck. Right, and as I was also stating, because he's drunk, his swings are kind of wild. Okay, so it's a torso strike for 15 points.
Okay.
Ow.
And that's cutting. Ow. So let's see.
She's at -9 hit points.
Ouch.
Oh, is there
You had
more
some
that goes for
DR,
cutting?
didn't you?
Oh wait, he hit in the chest, so take 4
Yeah.
off of that, I guess. So she's at -5.
Yeah, there is actually more for
1.5.
cutting. It's 1.5. It's total of 6. Well, it would have been total of 16, so it would have, been 1 more than originally.
Okay, -6.
All right. So first health check to stay conscious because that's a major wound.
Success by
Yeah.
1.
All right, and I think that's it. You just have to make a health check at the beginning of the round in order to stay conscious and do anything.
And have
But
move
you're-
dodge,
and have to
Unless you do
dodge.
nothing.
unless you do nothing.
Oh,
Yeah,
her
it's
bad
already said I
temper
have
is
to make-
like,
Okay, so do I need to make another health check?
yeah, if you want to actually attack or do something, you have to make a health check to stay conscious.
All right, she's going to move.
Yep.
Or try to move, I should say.
See, you're fine.
Success by 7.
He's like, ow,
Oh
ow,
my
ow,
God.
ow, ow.
You needed that a minute ago.
Sure,
You
you
need
want
to
to go
set an
there?
appointment
There's
with
it goes
Dr. Christoph.
kind of down to the side there.
It's
Oh,
fine.
is that a downhill?
Yep, this is on a hill. I was halfway. That's why I made him make the perception check to see if he really kind of noticed. He wasn't in a great position, honestly.
Actually, I need to adjust her because that's where the thing is.
I think
All
the
right,
way the
then-
shading is on there, I read it differently.
All right.
Probably right, though.
So, bad temper failure. She's going to spend a fatigue and attack again. Otherwise, normally I would have been like, okay, all out defense. Nope.
Oof.
Done pissed her off. Don't forget size mod.
Yeah, she started
We'll
out
factor
at
in the
6
size mod.
injury.
So success by 3 with Seismon.
Okay, so I've got a -1. Yeah, I can try to parry.
-2 for side hex.
Let's see if I can fail this.
Yes.
Oh, wow, I did. Fail by 2. So he was expecting, clearly what happened is like he hit you really hard and he was expecting you to fall. So he started to like focus away and looking at Jorg probably.
He
I was
underestimated
leaning
you.
over on the 6.
I know.
Okay,
That would have been nice.
so that is
Oh,
on
man.
the chest.
Yeah.
All right, that's gonna hurt a bit. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna hurt quite a bit. Ow. Let's see.
Okay.
Are you really a queen?
Yes.
Yes.
Players know that. Characters don't.
Oh wow, that's actually. I was like, yeah, wow, he's crazy amount of hit points, but that is actually a major wound. Let's see here, and he's fine.
That would have been awesome if he.
Yeah, if he like failed by 5, that would have been hysterical.
Alas.
She just got stuck in the back by a dude with a spear, and she did not like that at all.
Then she turns around and see a guy with a bow drawing down on her.
And I'm not even going to bother with her bad temper. I'm just going to presume she fails it. And since she's drunk, she's also really stupid, apparently, because she's at -4, -6. Well, -4 because, shock penalty. -6 for drunk. Good luck with this lady. And
That's
failed by 5 as she came over there and just went woof with that sword at Jorg.
Okay, what is Bandit Thug 14 doing?
He looks like he is limping away from the battle. That brand, that stylized D standing for deserter, it's clearly kicking in again, and he's very, very badly injured.
Okay, I'm going to take another turn to concentrate, but I'm going to step and concentrate.
Okay, what he is doing is he is falling forward into the snow and is unconscious.
Excellent. The powers of my personality have won him again.
21 is like no longer stunned. Who's he going to target? Right, he drew his sword. He's going to try to go over here and help his boss. Capped at 9, but it can be lower than 9. Yeah.
Size
So,
mod.
yeah, I'm doing the mental calculations. Move and attack is -4, capped at 9, but it doesn't have to be at 9. It can be lower. Is that not right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
The worst of
4,
what it actually would be. Or
4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness. He is attacking you with a 6 and failed. This guy is going to make a perception check to a critical success on the perception check to finally notice Drory over there, because remember, Drory sucks with the stealth. And he is going to start aiming his crossbow at Drory. Number 4 is uninjured. He was the really drunk. Oh, right. He drew his bow, drew his arrow, so he is readying it this round. And this guy, can he finally come out of stun? Wow, another critical success. I'm wasting those.
I know. Love it.
Even though to do anything, he has to make a consciousness roll. Jory has realized, oh crap, this dude is drawing down on me. 1, 2, ha! Take that.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
his actual face.
I had to fix the face. Yeah, because he's like, she went
Okay.
around and he parried. I'm like, oh crap. When I heard you, I'm like, oh crap. I know exactly what he's noticing.
Well, that's not where I was expecting to go with it, but okay, here's the deal.
And step and stab him.
Ooh.
Can't you?
All right, I'm gonna have to do a fatigue point to do a giant step here, but
Couldn't you do it from here?
yes, but I don't want to stay there. So I
Gotcha.
am going to step there. I am going to telegraph, stab him in the kidney.
All right, so total of +1 then.
Let's see. I'll go ahead and get that out of the way. So that is vitals. And where's my telegraph? Telegraphed. And that's good. Thrust. Go.
Oh, this is gonna
That
suck
was
lots.
ugly. All right.
It's gonna suck lots.
And here's the damage, which was shite. But that is vitals. After which he shall take his second step and face the barbarian.
Why didn't she
Hold on.
try to parry or dodge?
He.
Yeah, he didn't attack her. He attacked Farlsbag because Farlsbag
I was targeting the
stupidly
wrong one.
exposed his back
Oh.
to him.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Well, he's stunned, and if I had, oh wait, yeah, okay, it's to Dex and IQ, so that's it. So he is not. That does not apply there.
Right.
But he's stunned, so good job. Who are we on? We're on Christoph.
Me. Okay, so there's no range penalty at this. This is not a side hex, huh?
No, it
No,
isn't.
And yeah,
she definitely will know you're there, so she could try to dodge.
So what you do is you step there. So if she does dodge, you can accidentally hit fat guy.
Notice how
Yeah,
Fat
'cause-
Fax is like, oh yes.
The downside, if you miss them
the
both,
queen.
you might
Oh,
hit
queen.
Queenie.
I'll take
man.
one for the team
Oh my god! All
for
right.
the opportunity.
So he will do a prediction shot. Am I too close to do like a random, just wherever it goes?
No?
No, that's in fact. I think I may implement a house rule with that. The what is it? The -6 thing that you cannot do aimed shots because you're just like trying to get the arrow on target.
Oh, well,
as
you
fast
can't
as
aim with that
possible.
anyway.
So but I'm thinking, so
Oh,
it's like
targeted.
it's always a target attack, yeah, and it's also always a random attack, a random hit.
I wish I had higher skills. All right. So
Don't
yeah, let's
we
go
Isn't
ahead.
that always the way?
Yeah, so let's just do a prediction shot 1, and yeah, just a random attack, random shot, hit location. That's it. I rolled an 8, success by 5. Damn, I should have taken that targeted attack. All right. So she's got a -1 to dodge.
-2 total.
-3 probably. Oh no.
She is going to retreat to put that up to a +1 on the dodge.
Negative.
Why not?
Ranged attack.
That's irritating. Do I have
She's gonna
does she have a
die.
shield?
She could die for cover.
Nah. Minus -1, -1.
Does she have
so
a
it's
shield?
-2. No,
shield?
it's just that's just I threw that on there, so it's fine. Well,
That's pretty ugly.
sucks.
Except I have
That's
a
a
really
fail
crappy
by 3.
short bow.
Well, random hit location. Maybe you'll shoot me in the eye.
Oh man.
Where's
Alright.
the hit location?
I'm looking for it.
Maybe you'll shoot her in
What's
the
it
hand.
called? Humanoid?
Humanoid hit location. And humanoid. Huh. Does she have any armor there?
Thighs.
She does not have armor there. Okay, so cutting, piercing, tight beam hits a vein or an artery. Let's see. Excess injury. So she's still going to take 1 point, but that's a vein shot.
No, Vane does an extra damage, though, doesn't it?
Does it?
Or is that only on
It
the neck?
just says this allows crippling with injury, excess dismemberment.
maybe
It
it's
doesn't say
different.
anything.
Well, it's at least a 2 damage for impaling.
And that pushes
No,
her
not
in.
on limbs.
Oh, no?
Limbs don't do the extra.
Damn. Well, then 1.
Well, still, that pushes her into the half move, half dodge state from being stabbed in the back.
Veins and
But
arteries.
and it's an artery.
So she's bleeding to death every 30 seconds. Before you
No,
know.
this says it gets the extra. So that's 0.5.
So it's still 1 in this case because he only did a crappy 1 point of damage.
I think it'll. Does that round up or down?
So I thought it was always down, but
I think
Not
you might be
positive.
right. I think it might be down.
it's fine. She's got a gusher. She probably doesn't like that at all. All right, so advance the tracker there, Christoph, as you shot her in the leg.
Yeah, and I will take a step back.
Just moving.
Okay. This is a special effect from dying. Okay. So sudden blood loss increases the wounding modifier for that hit location by 0.5. For example, a cutting attack gets ×2 instead of ×1.5, or against a limb. Yeah, it'll be fine. I think. Right. So he has to try to come out of stun, and is successful.
Okay.
What?
Is that okay?
All right, Copper Tom.
Choices,
If you're going to do
choices.
something, you have to stay conscious.
Have to fall unconscious.
Unfortunately,
So
you are
true that.
now unconscious.
And she slides down the hill.
Yes.
And you slide down the hill because that's totally klutzy.
Do you take any damage from the fall?
I'm sure we'll find out.
All right.
Oh, it's all
Hill
snow down
guard.
there. You just slide.
Okay, I need to
Slowly
Well,
and dramatically.
it depends roughly where you're at. Let's see, hold on. Severe. This is what I wanted to look at is the bleeding stuff I had done.
Yeah, I think we're still talking minutes on the bleeding typically. So.
Veins and artery bleeds rolls are at -3 or -4. Make bleeding every 30 seconds. Severe, but not automatically lethal cut. Yeah, so she's probably not going to make. She's probably not going to make it. But
she's not going to stop yet.
not yet. Let's see. So crap. She does not want to put her back to him. So she's going to burn a fatigue to do a move and attack and a heroic charge thing to get over there to try to attack Jorg. -2.
So tempted to do a sweep and have her fall down the mountain too.
And she's going to critically fail. All right. Good job, Phil. Critical
Throw herself
fail.
down the mountain.
Dropped the weapon. Hers is not a cheap weapon. But yeah, so she has dropped her weapon. It's probably all that blood gushing out of her leg. And it's like, clank.
Okay, so Enfys will step and concentrate again.
Oh dear, that's 3 rounds. That's potentially a lot of damage. Let's see. This guy is thinking, as he's watching the dwarf slide down the hill. So he's going to lose a round like a dummy. Let's see. So he hasn't seen Soren. This guy is basically trying to wait to get Drory to pop back up. Number 4 has readied and notched. Drawn and readied. 1, 2, 3, 4. And is looking around for a target or a proper target. That guy just came out of stun And what did it get? Man, you're in a bad place there, Jorg.
I don't really care for that, actually.
So -4, -2. Yeah, good luck with this. This isn't going to be particularly great for him. But
Or
success by 0. Oh, hold on. Never mind. That didn't happen.
It
Took a
decided
step
to take
and
a nap
passed out.
instead. But he dreamed of it.
Yes,
He dreamed
in
of a
his
good hit.
dream, he came over and he jacked you up. Yeah, in his
Actually,
dream,
he came over
ran
and probably got parried.
No, not in his dream. Rory is going to briefly poke his head there and then yank it back. Jorg.
Well,
She's disarmed. You just saw the
That's
dwarf slide off
true.
the mountain.
oh, if I had higher skills, I'd give her a good push kick and just right off the side. But I'm not going to do that.
Well, you can also see that she's got a squirter there on the leg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's not going to last long in the greater scheme of things, not necessarily in combat time, though. So we are going to, first, we're going to stop targeting everybody.
Like, hit
Okay,
the guy in the back.
we're going to step here. And let's give Hilda here something to think about. We put a deceptive 1 on it, just in case. Right, there you go.
So
I just remembered she's probably low dodge right now.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I didn't need to do that.
So she failed by 9 because her dodge was a 3.
Right. Well, good news. It wasn't the vitals. It's a fairly solid hit, though.
Doubled.
Yes.
Oof.
Um,
Good news.
we will attempt. I'm running dangerously short on arrows, but let's do another fast draw.
That means you're doing it right.
Success by 4. Fast draw is an arrow. Quick
If you
shot.
end the combat with ammunition left, you brought too much.
Let's see. Bennett Thug 4. He looks dangerously close. Does he have a crossbow, or is he already switched to a sword?
He has a bow, short bow.
Oh, he's got a short bow.
Yep, I intentionally made all of the tokens correct, or picked the correct ones, except where I didn't.
Quick shot failed by 4, so he spends his turn readying his bow, or I guess knocking the arrow, readying the bow. However
Yep.
I say that.
Yeah.
And I think he'll just stay there for now. I hope that Memphis has like a nice big explosive something, takes out that
Well,
whole
it might
center.
be explosive something.
Just moving.
Right.
Yeah,
He
what's his
is.
condition?
He's wounded. He's not negative.
Carry on.
All right. Let's see here. So that's going to be -2 when I burn the fatigue to avoid dropping that to 9. So he goes swing and possible hit by 3.
Right.
And in case it comes up, his wild hit is going to, wow, he went low for a knee.
Ooh. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. Now that's changed my result here. I was planning on going fevers though. Oh, right. Treat 1, fevers, parry with the spear.
Whew.
I needed the extra that time.
Bastard. He wanted that knee. All right. She is somehow clinging to consciousness. Is very angry.
And is very unarmed.
Thank you. Yes. So she is going to start retrieving her weapon.
Enfys is going to cast Fireball, and then he's going to hold it.
Outstanding.
Excellent. So he'll take a step and basically.
How much have you pumped into it?
Well, I did 3 turns of concentrating, and
oh boy, that could be brutal.
Yeah, so 3
7,
turns.
8,
so
or 9.
Yeah, probably a 6-point fireball. Although I'm looking at my
That's-
resources.
That would only be 2. 2. If you went for 3, then
Well,
yes.
you can decide how many points you pump into it
Right.
every second. Yeah, so I could potentially pump it up to 9, definitely. But I think I'm doing 3 points per 2 points per turn, so 2 4. So this will be a 6-point fireball.
That's gonna hurt if you hit.
You're gonna have to
If
let
I-
that go soon, or there ain't gonna be anybody standing for you to burn.
Well, you don't want me just tossing this thing casually.
Well, there's a reason why I keep stepping back away from the gaggle. As far as that gets me, anyway.
This guy's an idiot because I'm rolling an effective 6 for him.
He's a tryhard.
Woo! Fail by 3. He's trying to show his boss that he's doing it. So I don't know if you noticed, Ronki, but I made a perception, or I rolled a perception check for Bandit Thug number 23 when you sprinted across that opens thing to see if he happened to notice movement out of his peripheral vision, but he was clearly too focused on where Drory was to notice.
Sucks to be him.
It does. This guy, hey, there's a target right there. I'm going to shoot this guy. What is that range? 5, that's -2? That's -2. Yep, -2. Okay, I'm going to try to shoot this guy. Maybe. What's that put my skill at? That puts it at, he's drunk. He takes a shot and critically misses on the bow to shoot Kristoff. So
Roll that.
Where is
Roll that crit.
that? Is, I guess it's just
Wow.
regular critical miss.
Yeah, I think it is.
Let's see what happened. Oh, damn.
Oh,
Ouch.
Damn. So he clearly had a crappy bow and he pulled it back and there was a snap and something
Gosh.
broke.
I was hoping he had a better bow than I did, but
yeah. They
I
have
don't think
short
they
bows
do.
anyway.
Also, I'm like, what the hell?
at least he's probably gonna have a couple arrows.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be arrows. I'm certain of it. Probably. And hold on, I seem to have overwritten something. I have to fix it. There we go. Okay, so damn it, the bow's broken.
Sweet. I feel like half Lady Luck is smiling down upon me, and it is not a national holiday, a holy holiday.
Okay. I still need to get clear of the bad guys here. I think. Let's see. Kristoff is about to take a shot here, but he's probably going to have to shoot it for. Okay. We are going to stab at Mr. Fat, and I don't think I'm going to do the deceptive on this one. Let's
Is he
just
stunned?
take it easy. Was he stunned?
It says on the notes. I'm just reading the
Yeah, I
notes.
forgot to take that off. He made that.
Bah. Okay. Yeah. So as is, here it comes,
Ooh, nice.
and it's going to be like that today.
Oh. Okay, well that means I
Well,
do not get
here
to
you go.
defend.
Damn. Ooh. Oh.
Critical hit table.
Also that
Daniel's like, oh yeah, I'd never make.
I
these
hardly
rolls."
use those. It's just plain old critical hit.
Table.
Roll the thing. Boom.
Oh, could suck.
Well, okay.
I mean, it's already gonna
That could
suck.
have been better, but whatever. I'll take it. And the damage.
Nice.
Almost max.
8
That's
damage.
gonna be 6
Impaling.
points times 2.
And the step after.
Oh, that really hurt. So yeah, it is a major wound, and
Off you go.
wow. Okay, so he's stunned again. No, yeah.
But he's still up,
He is still upright yet.
and he didn't drop his weapon, right?
Actually, I guess if we're doing the thing, I think that's taking a knee and drop the
Yeah,
weapon.
I need to freaking get that.
Did
I
we
know
not
we had a.
put that on here?
No, it's yeah. I have to find it. Okay, Chrome, you've completely crashed on me. Way to go.
Is he? You said he's kneeling. Is that a penalty to a ranged attack?
It would be, yes. That would be -2.
Okay. Let's do. He's facing. Does it look like is he facing me, or can I see his face?
Yeah, he's facing this direction. Yes.
Okay, because he's just gonna go for it. -2, -5, -7. Crap. I need
Well,
more skill points.
you have to do the fast draw and the ready again.
I did it last round.
Yeah, and you shot because you shot her in the knee or in the leg.
Did I? I
Yep.
thought I did the quick shot. Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah, you have to make that every round. You're doing that.
I thought last round. Yeah, man, you're right. I mean, you're right. I'm sure you're right. So I have to do the fast draw. Everything's kind of blurring together. Success by 3.
Hold on.
All
What was your last turn?
I guess I
Yeah,
shot
he shot her in
knee.
the knee, and then she moved over to attack you.
No, he did the fast draw last time, and then he failed his.
That's right.
He failed
My
his
mistake. Your fault.
other roll thing.
I thought
Right.
that's what happened, but everything's kind of blurring together
So
at this point. So
he's ready at this point.
Yes.
okay. So that he is gonna go for it.
What is he going to go for?
Fatty's face. He's really at this point. Kristoff is pissed off. I'll say his bad tempers, and he's Fatty killed his best friend, and he's just gonna try to shoot him in the face. So he'll take a step forward to. Oh no, I'm already within 2 yards, so no range penalty, but I got a -2, right? For
Yeah, you're technically 3 yards. I don't know why
by
it's
3?
saying 2. It's
Because he's not directly in the
that's,
center
yeah.
of the hex.
that hex is
Okay.
also really.
Okay, so he'll step to negate the range penalty. So then I got the -2 for his. Or no, I guess it's not a -2 for me. It's a minus. Or is it a -2?
If you're targeting the face, that doesn't count.
Oh, I don't get both penalties.
No.
Then let's go for it. Then that's even better. So he will do an all-out attack. Hopefully nobody shoots me. He will do a face. It's a -4, effectively -4.
Good luck.
And he rolls an 8. Success by 3.
This is going to suck.
Hopefully his
I
dodge
cannot
doesn't work.
parry. So I'm going to try my dodge,
Come
which would have been a
on.
great roll in any other case where I'm not at half move and drunk.
Yes.
Crawling.
Take that
And
for
Neil-
Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that Neil reduces it down some more, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So he could not have succeeded except with a 3. All right, so roll on the face. Cheek, no extra damage. That one's always irritating.
Boo. Okay.
Doesn't matter. You're shooting him
And-
in the face with an arrow.
Yes.
For
Max damage,
5
finally.
points, let's see. Does that
5 impaling.
does impale? Does that actually
Yes.
double? Still?
Yeah.
All right. So that's another 10 points. Ow.
That's also a head blow.
All right. So he does not die straight away.
Okay, he still makes it. Oh, that's a
And it's
death
dead.
check. Oh, And he's
And unconscious. Ooh, I wonder if
well, you made that look good.
Yes. I was gonna say if there was no other enemies, he'd probably drop his bow, pull out his axe, and go, chop off his head.
Well, you are going to need to prove, that he's dead, unless
Right.
you take him back alive.
Combat's not over yet, so
Not yet.
so
All right.
that is
Going to do a flying tackle.
You can get all the way over there?
Move of 8.
Holy crap!
Plus, flying tackle gives you 1 extra hex. Just checking if I have wrestling. I do not. So it's Dex plus 4 to hit.
Okay, and I had previously established this guy did not know you were there. He clearly had that whole tunnel vision thing where he's waiting to shoot the dwarf and, super zoomed in.
So automatic hit.
He just can't defend. So you succeed and you have done the grapple thing.
That's the damage that I do to him. Crushing. Since he was not moving towards me, I take no damage.
Oof!
And I think there's a roll to see. Oh no, we both go down prone.
You take no damage because he wasn't moving toward you. What's this?
You do crushing damage to each other based on your collision. So,
I thought it was based off of hit points.
yeah, it's health hit points times your velocity divided by 100. His velocity was 0, so 0 divided by 100.
I don't think that's right.
Well, I'm in this case, it's like he's caught completely by surprise. I'll look it up once we're done.
Oops, did that not work?
All right, so you come up the
Head-on collision.
crushing damage equal to hit points times velocity. So that's 0 divided by 100.
Yeah, the math is right, but it's a head-on collision, unless he's running away.
Okay, we both end up prone.
So in a head-on collision, he moved it. Yeah, whatever. She has finally passed out, and that's really bad for her because I think she's going to squirt out and die.
I think that may get cauterized here in a minute.
Enfys
no.
is going to step
Poor
and
number
he's going
21.
to throw his fireball at Bandit Thug 21.
Does alcohol breath catch on fire?
I don't think there's a penalty for range. He's 2 yards away.
Nope.
I think this is just a straight throw then.
So don't screw it up. That's absolutely where I would have rolled an 18.
Mm-hmm. And we've seen it
He
happen.
desperately tries to dodge and fails by 7. Wow.
Could have been better.
Wow. So succeeded on the insta-death check by 0, succeeded on the major wound by 0. So he's on fire, but ow,
Yay.
ow. Hey, you didn't miss this time.
I did not. Thank goodness.
He'll be warm for the rest of
sad.
his life.
All right.
Yeah, that is well over the threshold of setting his clothes on fire.
Oh, yeah. How does that work? It just means his
That's like
clothes are on
10
fire.
points. That just means his clothes are on fire.
And he takes burning damage
Mhm.
next round. Yeah, he's toast.
Ah,
Okay. What's that put your threshold at now?
19.
Oh, darn. I want it closer to 30. I want to see you use the cataclysm thing.
And it's going to go down by 8 once we hit noon.
And unfortunately for him, he is going to pass out. I strongly suspect
Well, it is snowing. I mean, it might put him out.
this guy is going to try to get free. So that's opposed strength or brawling, right?
Yes. No, wrestling.
I don't have wrestling, so
Dex.
would have been the same. So I got a success by 1. Can you
So
beat that?
can you use dex instead of strength?
Well, yeah, it's the same. Strength
Oh,
and
well.
the thing. You know, I thought it was strength, and Daniel said
Right.
dex, and I looked, and he has an 11 in both.
Yeah, but I'm thinking for myself.
Oh, no. No, it says strength.
Well, you kind of made me look like a chump. I am not free at all. This guy is he's drunk. He's just seen his bosses go down. They've got a damned wizard.
He probably thinks he's the only one left. Is he one of the sea guys? He is now.
He is definitely fleeing in the face of the enemy. Getting there and realizing, oh crap, they're here too. His head around, realizes, oh hey, he's fighting him. I'm gonna run over here now. Also, that guy who's running away, remember he broke his bow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, York.
Okay, well. Everybody over here is down, so Jörg's concern at this point is we have a man down, so to speak. 2 ways that's wrong. He is going to start moving that way and say, hey, we got a man down. I want to go get her. But that's basically him.
Kristoff will say, are you referring to Queen? I saw her go down. I'll go with you. He will also head towards the Queen.
And throw himself off the cliff.
What's it look like in terms of getting down? How high are we?
Probably a simple climb check. That particular lip isn't as bad as some of the other ones. It's ultimately going to boil down to I'm going to have Mel make a universe reaction roll to see just how badly she fell. It's like if it's decent, it's neutral, cold, and indifferent. Where was my previous stuffs for the climbing? Not the climbing, the falling. Alrighty. So, that could be a bit much. So roll 3D for me, Mel. 10. Ooh. All right. So it looks like that's pretty rough. 3D damage.
Ow.
10 yards.
I thought that was a slope.
Are you rolling that or me?
Go ahead. It could have been worse. There is another spot in this particular area where it just goes straight down. And Farlesbag was planning on threatening someone if he had gotten the opportunity, and then Rodney kinged him.
Is there
Okay.
a snowdrift down there? Is it a soft fall?
All right. Just as a information in case it matters, she officially crossed the minus. Oh wait, no.
Ooh.
Change that back. Change that back because I already added the
Okay.
10. So take off 10 from. Thank you. So she hit the minus 1x HP threshold.
All right. So that is a health check. Are you fit?
Nope.
But
she
you
is
are hard to
kill.
So that's a +1.
Dwarf, she didn't get a dooming.
Nope. Sadly not.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
That's a failure.
Off you go. Not even
Wow.
close.
Was this it? Should I
So
salute?
sad. Wow. She died from a fall.
That is a for real kill.
Nice job. Applause, GM. You got a PK.
I gotta catch up to frickin' Nosh though.
Yeah. I'm the. I have the highest tally.
Well, it was nice, guys.
So now roll on that and see what
Didn't happen.
you want to be a
Oh,
witch?
is it, what?
Sure. I don't know anything about how spells work, so I'll need some time to figure out what to do.
Yeah, that's not something you have to actually do there. It's just it's an option if somebody goes, I want to see what this will be.
Okay, so here's a question: can witches do healing?
Within reason, yes. It depends on the kind of witch. Yeah, I can coordinate that. Yeah, because it's like straight up herb lore and stuff like that.
Okay, because this party needs a healer.
Oh,
Minor.
That makes it-
minor heal.
that makes
you
it
do
too
minor
easy.
healing.
hold on. That's kind of amusing. Where is it? Damn it. You were saying that, and there is totally a chick in there that was 100% not intended for that, but she is actually a healer.
Okay, sure, I'll take it. We can work out the details later because we're at 9. So
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see her joining an adventuring party.
It depends. It depends entirely on what's going on with the character.
Well, we definitely need to have a solid cleric.
Yep.
Well,
we can chat about it over the week. You guys find Queen's cold dead corpse at the bottom of the
So
cliff.
sad.
Well,
Wait a minute, can't we find a? Can't we take her corpse and find a witch and bring her back to life?
Are you a necromancer?
No,
There is no
but
coming
I
back
think it
from
would-
the dead in Warhammer unless it's as a skeleton or a zombie or vampire
He's a ne-
or
He's a
you
necromancer.
could play. Mel, you could play all of those. All of them. They'd be fun.
So
Well-
the fight is officially over. The two surviving bandits who are not, unconscious or bleeding out are going to surrender and beg for mercy. You will very quickly find that, as noted, there is the nun. Well, she's dressed like a nun, and a nobleman who looks like he was very grievously injured, and they clearly were holding him to do some ransoming. But the sister is a healer, but she will explain in a way that Enfys will at least understand that she sort of tapped out until the morning because she's been required to keep the Lord from dying.
Do we have a picture of the Lord?
Yeah, I guess I could show that. Yeah.
No, she's
He's got
dressed
a
like a
manly
nun.
beard.
So when Mel creates her new character, it's her. It's just she might not be a nun. A Schaffenberg.
So
That's
just to
actually
retcon this
in
a
game.
bit, so when Mel was at -6, she fell, but we didn't roll her falling damage until just now.
Yes.
Okay.
And then she had to have Mel dice, and
Yep. As one does.
Does she have
I have
luck
a
by any
question.
chance?
Yeah, you've got luck.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, she does. Well, yeah. Reroll that twice.
I completely forgot
Which
about
one
that.
do you roll that on? I guess technically, since you moved on to the death check, it should probably have to apply to the death check.
Okay.
Well, let's look
I
at
had
the rules
completely
on luck
forgotten that she
because
had
maybe
luck
she can
too.
re-roll her damage.
Right, but we moved on past it.
Yeah, we're past that roll.
Oh, and she's potentially rolling off a 13, so that's not bad.
Nope, that's better. There's a
See,
success.
straight away, she is not dead. Yay! Just really, really painful. She's like,
Well, hang on a second.
unconscious and probably
Hang on a
doesn't like
second.
high spots.
My dice had mercy for one roll and then went right back to their normal.
Yay, I feel accomplished. I denied the GM of a kill.
You
Nice.
bastard. How do you add parcels to the stuff,
You just
Parcels
drag
to
it.
what?
to the party sheet?
You just drag the parcel and it'll populate the party sheet with this.
Mhm.
What's in
I
the
think there's
parcel?
also a button on the parcel that will
I don't
transfer it.
see a button. See drag, not unlock.
Well, I know the
not
drag
share.
works. Yeah, there you go.
There I go. Yes. So, the sister is going to they were captured, and these are bandits, and you have captured the bandits and or killed them. So once restored to consciousness, Lord of Schaffenberg is like, please get me back to Ubersreich, and he will ensure that the party gets the credit for the kill and get the whole purse.
The short swords that are here, are they cheap or normal?
Most of them are cheap. There is one that is fine, and it was taken from the chick who got cut. Both it and the greatsword. What the hell? Did I lose connection? Because my screen just went all wonky.
I don't
We can
think
still
so.
hear you.
That is so weird. It's like everything was rebooting or something, but it didn't. But yeah, so both the great sword and the short sword are very clearly of dwarf make, but the dwarves will look at it and they're like, ugh, because they are clearly failed rune blades, and as a result, they are considered absolute junk to dwarfs. Nobody even wants to look at them.
Does that mean, are they magical?
No, they're just fine.
Okay.
They were trying to make them magical, and whoever it was failed.
Well, unless someone else picks up that fine short sword, CERN will be quick to nab it.
This is so weird. My fantasy grounds is completely not responding, so I can't click on anything.
Do you have another window open that's stopping it?
I'm in the process of looking to see what the hell I've got that's going on.
So did anyone else pick up that short sword?
No, I was trying to pick up the Zweihander and it's not letting me. Oh wait, do I have to grab it from? That's what it is.
But there was also some monies. There was like 4 crowns and shillings. What is it not doing?
It's not letting me take the Zweihander.
It's entirely possible it's due to the fact that my fantasy grounds is not responding correctly.
I am betting that may be the case.
Yeah, so I kind of need to force quit it, but I don't want to.
Well, it's kind
Well,
of
it's a
good
good
that we're
time.
at time.
Yeah, but I don't have access to my end script because that's
Oh.
it's in what you do, Hickey. Fantasy
I guess
Ground.
you're gonna have to wing it.
Right. Well, we're with that. We will fade to black, and thank you for watching. And I apologize for the dumbness of my computer. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like and dislike and subscribe and all that jazz. And we will see you guys next week.
Next week.
See
Olympus
ya.
out.
But
I'm not dead yet.